with your grandson.
Hey Reese,
Yes.
would you hit that?
If she want
I
yes.
thought
Oh
you
my
had- you want my grandma.
Oh my.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I would. I would. You know it. I don't even know why you asked me that. You already know the
I don't
question.
even know why.
No, why you asked me that? No
You
question.
knew the answer
I would
already.
tear Mima ass up. Do you hear me?
Oh
I would
my
put her in the
God,
presser.
though.
Hey, 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 I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me. I got options. Real stepper. Check the shoes. Get it poppin'. Eating good.
Welcome to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, with my co-host and hostess, Maurice Bird, a.k.a. Reese.
You it.
And that wife of mine's the lovely Melnisha Fuller, a.k.a. Money Mail.
What up? What up?
And we got a special guest in the building once again. We got a
Diamante.
man's best friend, Diamond.
Switch it up this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. I try
We're
to
gonna start.
try
That's
to
how
be,
we feeling
you know,
today.
huh?
That's how we feeling today.
You know, I try to.
Spice it up. Swagalicious.
I mean, she don't like girls, so it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, I did say something like that last time.
Yeah.
It's not
See?
a big deal, though. It's not that deep.
It might be.
Shots up. You know what time it is. Don't act like you don't know, Mel.
Hey,
Kill
yo.
herself.
Yeah, right. She was about to go face first into
Yeah.
nowhere land. Like, she said, I'm tired of this.
Tired of this, grandpa.
Oh, yeah, that's the I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That shit didn't move at all. You
Damn.
Hey, yo, why is she laughing like that? That's some old people stuff. Hey, check on Ethel.
she-
Somebody check on Ethel.
She laughing like her lungs coming out her ass.
That's
Yeah.
that last laugh right there. Yeah, that's.
Oh my God.
But,
Hey, can we take this dang shot? My hand getting tired now.
Yeah.
shots up.
Ew.
Woo.
Hinder of
That was
the
good.
dog.
My drink of the day is Hennessy. If you drink it, drink it. Oh, with that said, let's hop into our icebreaker for the evening, which is going to be in the form of never have I ever put three fingers up. You mentioned one thing that you've not done. Everybody here that has done it, put a finger down. The first person with a finger down has to take a shot. Just so that you know, there are some rules. No targeting. That means we don't want to say anything that we haven't done that is targeted or directed to any specific person, sex, race, or anything of that nature. All right. With that said, we're going to get started, and we're going to start with our guest of honor of the day, Diamond. It's on you. Speak as loud as you can. Let's go.
That's specific. Never have I ever left school in the middle of a school day. No
Like-
checkout,
like
just
hook it?
left.
Oh, you saying like a parent
Like
got you?
skip
Or?
school?
No, just walked out of school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Reese?
Fucking, let's keep it with the school thing.
All right.
Never have I ever failed the class in high school.
Never have I ever bungee jump.
Oh, I've never bungee jumped before. What am I doing? That's
Wait. When you fell in the class for the entire year?
In high school, that means
You just
So like
failed
just
a-
for the semester.
for the
failed a
quarter.
class. What?
Just for the semester.
If it impact your goddamn GPA, then you fail.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep that down. I just figured I asked. I mean, I just figured I
Look at
asked.
her integrity, hard at work. Go
I
ahead.
can
You know,
respect it.
you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Oh, it's my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have I ever drove a 4-wheeler.
Okay.
Okay.
Diamond.
Never have I ever went rock climbing.
Okay. Reese.
Fuck.
There you go.
Wonderful.
You know she had white. Come on.
Oh, okay. That was the call. That was the other
What
hand.
that supposed to mean?
Well, shit, Mel put her finger down, so she had white
Exactly.
too.
But you know, she from the bleach. She from the beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, what
Nigga
does
say she from the bleach.
mean?
Yeah.
I was like, that's
He burped.
I did. It was a hiccup, burp, everything.
All right, Reese.
All right. Shit. Shucks.
Come on.
Never have I ever walked outside barefoot.
Never have you did what?
You never walked outside barefoot?
I did.
He lied.
I put the finger down.
I know. That's
That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit.
Oh, Mel, you got to drink. Go ahead, drink. Mel,
No.
you got to drink.
Well, no, both of them got the drink,
Oh, both on. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool.
and
See?
it won't even target it.
It
Look at
won't
that.
target him. It was all
Very
real.
basic. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
looking at my ankles.
All right, ladies, take your shots.
ESPN. I did
And the ice is officially broken. Look at that face. All right, y'all. Let's get into our TV show of the week. TV show of the week is going to come in two separate forms. We are talking reality TV. We got Married at First Sight and 90 Day Fiance, but we're going to focus in right now on Married at First Sight.
Thank you.
Married at First Sight is a show that is on Netflix, but is also on like Hulu, I think.
It's on actually it's on
Paramount, one of them shows.
it's on a Lifetime channel.
Okay.
But you can catch it on I wanna say I think you might say Hulu. Well,
Yeah. That's
definitely on Hulu.
why I seen it at.
But I think it's on something else. It might be on Netflix too.
Gotcha. So it's
Yeah, I think
18
they're both on
seasons
Netflix.
of this particular show.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It's
and
been
this
on
show,
that long?
yeah, it has. And this show finds strangers that actually meet each other for the first time when they go down the aisle.
Did you see the one where the dude had the teeth? He put in fake teeth.
Oh.
No, I ain't seen that one.
No.
Yeah, he's standing
Ah.
there at the on the aisle
That'll be.
with the fake the
That's
messed up
cheating.
teeth.
That's messed
And
up.
so, Shorty. No.
He
It's
was playing
reversed.
a,
It
he
was
playing a
her.
joke.
Was it her? I think it was her. Then she came down the aisle with the fake teeth on. And then when he pulled it back, he was like, oh, you know what I mean?
You
Oh
get
no, I ain't saying. I think I started watching it from like season.
Oh, I don't know. I
10 or
couldn't tell
something.
you what number season that was.
So I ain't seen that one yet though. But I can imagine what it'll be like if I walk down the aisle for the first
Hey,
time, meet somebody for the first time, I
half
don't
the
know what they
married-
look like or nothing, and then
Right.
when I see them for the first time, they got that shit in their mouth. We gonna have a problem.
Yeah, like,
Like, bruh,
Can
and,
you-
and I'm not kissing
Can't
you.
refuse just right then. Just turn around.
I'm sure
just
you don't
walk
have
back
to
away.
do it.
It's like, ooh,
I don't think
yikes.
I've ever seen anyone refuse at the altar.
I have.
I've seen
You
one.
have?
Yeah.
I've seen one dude he was like, no, she's ugly. But with that body,
That's-
like he said it, he was
yikes.
like, yo, she's ugly, but her body makes up for her.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was in
he-
one of the
he-
ones that we saw.
What?
You see? Oh yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, the
That-
black couple, right?
Yeah, the dude kept
was
like,
like,
getting
"Oh."
in fights and stuff. Cause,
Because he was like, yo, she's ugly,
yeah.
So
but
they
her
were
body made up
fighting
for it.
him because he said she
No,
was
no,
He was just
he,
a-
he,
he was
was
a
a
butt.
dick.
He was,
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
he was a
saying?
butt.
But her body did make up for it. She wasn't the best
She
looking. But
wasn't.
I felt like
she
that-
wasn't even ugly to me.
Right, I felt like once you really got to know who she was, like
I
you know,
mean-
when you watch these people on TV, you get to know who they are.
Yeah, you find out
And
What-
she didn't really seem to be like bad looking. She was
wasn't bad.
she was
looking.
nice looking, and her personality.
No, it was
even-
because she was dark. So I think it was
Yeah,
had something to do with
she
her
was
skin
dark.
tone.
Yep.
Oh wow.
So-
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was.
But I think that's like the difficult part of that whole process, right? Because when you got a person,
it's only on paper, bro.
yeah, well, I think it's a lot of elements in that, right?
what?
I
Like,
don't know. What's
think about it. It's a lot of things including that because it's the mystery behind it. it's a sense of excitement. You know what I'm saying? They're paying for everything. You get to live with a
And-
person for
and you
8
probably
to
getting
9
you
weeks.
getting a couple dollars on the back end too.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? And so
Exposure.
definitely a bunch of exposure. And, you know, at the end, people be in their DMs and people trying to fly them out and, you know, all types of stuff. So I think it's interesting. But my question to y'all is, would you do it? Mel, if you weren't married and you was single and you was in the role that you're in now, right? And that role is, I'm busy. I don't got time to go out and mingle. I don't got time to do all this extra stuff.
You mean if you have like a normal life? Because if you really have a normal 9 to 5 and life
Nah,
with
it ain't the
kids,
same. When you're in a leadership role, you are far more
you're taking
acquired.
you're-
You know, your time is more, your bandwidth is more limited. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got time to go out and
your bandwidth is crazy. Your bandwidth is crazy. I just want you. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
What
you know,
time of life did we come to that a man is using bandwidth to describe your lifestyle?
hey,
That's got to be 2025 shit right there. That's
I was gonna say,
2025
like,
shit.
it's just like using the word
I was
mechanism.
gonna say,
Oh well,
Damn.
it could be the
Understanding
mechanism.
Yeah,
and
mechanism.
stuff.
yeah.
The mechanisms, but that was in 2024.
If you understood
We left
the
that in
But if
2024.
you would have understood the mechanisms behind that, then you would know bandwidth is a part of all that.
That's just crazy.
Is-
I'm sorry, I
what they call
sidetracked
them,
you.
synonyms?
it's all good. It's all good.
It
So
was
ultimately, the question is, if you don't got no kids, you don't got no family, you don't got no relationship, but you want one, but you're too busy to get one, would you take that approach to going down the aisle, leaving it to experts to find what you say that you want, because they're telling them what they want, and the person what they're looking for, the experts are
Do
going
they
to
ask
find it,
for the physical too?
all of it, all
They
of
ask
it.
a bunch of questions.
But sometimes they won't get them what they ask for. Like they'll tell them, "I don't want a man that's bald head," and then
Yeah.
a man being down there that's bald.
Trying-
Just
but that's
funny.
but see, to me,
Just
that,
to be
to me
funny.
that takes away from the authenticity of it, because if I'm asking for a certain thing and you purposely do the opposite, to me that's made for TV.
No. So the reality of it is right. The expectation is you can't get every single thing. That you got
Yeah, I
on
mean,
that list,
you know,
right?
you can't. Everybody
So-
can't check
so
off every box.
If I done talk to 30 people and this one person check off every box
29
except for the
of the
ball
30
head,
boxes,
right? You know what
but
I'm
he
saying?
got a little hair problem.
right.
You know,
Then it's like,
Right.
you know what?
I get
Bro,
it.
can you grow your hair?
But
Okay, you can grow hair.
But there's
All right,
certain
You can wear a
there's certain
wig.
physical attributes to me that everybody was like, no, I don't care if they don't have it, I can't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody has.
Well, it's everybody got deal breakers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, but that's not the question. The question for Mel right now is, would you do it?
Absolutely not.
best friend ain't doing no shit like
I ain't
that.
doing that.
You wouldn't do it?
No sir.
No, I'm not doing that.
What about you, Diamond? Would you
Yeah,
do
I'd
it?
do it.
I know. I you know what? I had doubts. 'Cause I just knew Don was
I
like
had
gonna say,
doubts.
no sir. I can
like,
respect it.
That describes me at this point. Because, like, I haven't found somebody yet.
But ain't no rush.
And you busy, right?
And
Like,
Right.
you know,
I mean, it would seem like something it would be, different, maybe fun.
You
Depending
should
on
try
who the person
speed
is.
dating.
it'll definitely be interesting. Speed dating is,
And
is
it's just like that's
like
exposure.
hoeing.
That's money.
It's not hoeing. It's not
Said
money.
it's like hoeing.
Oh, the
What?
Yeah,
You're not having sex with them.
You going
You
on
don't have to.
20 dates in the same night?
But it's 1 minute dates. What are you talking
what
about?
are you talking
Oh,
about?
I'm talking
Listen to
speed
him.
dating.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
talking
no,
about. I don't
he's
know.
talking about
He's
speed.
talking about
I
speed.
don't know.
He's
So,
talking about
but
orgy
that's
or
like
something.
20 plus men pissing me off for the night. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's
God,
crazy.
Yeah.
oh, damn, positive attitude. It might be. You might meet the one.
What
Like,
if
it's just like
she
a
don't?
majority of the people I see at work, they piss me off.
yeah.
So that's like what, more than 20 plus men a day, and they almost all
Look,
piss
I
me
work
off.
around more than 20 plus minutes, and
Damn
they
it,
piss
you was
me
an
off.
angry man.
What can I say?
So sorry, Diamond to do a research. Would you do it?
I don't know, bro. Like I had to at least see him. I had to at least physically see him. if you let me make that decision while they walk down the aisle, because you know me, I have certain things like that.
Make that decision while they walk down the aisle.
It has to be must.
You signed them wedding papers before they walk down the aisle. So whoever it is,
look, they're gonna have
That's
to.
the one
Well,
you
right
get.
there, you know me. I got to see certain attributes before I say, okay, if your feet right, then I'll be like, all right.
So she
Yes.
walked down the aisle barefoot.
Yes. And them junks look like she can walk up trees upside down. It's a no-go. Like, no.
Yeah.
So you just gonna be like,
Oh
I'm
my
out.
God.
No, yeah, I'm
Oh my
most
God.
certainly am. Like,
Yeah,
Imagine
I
you
don't
going
blame
like,
you there.
I'm out of here.
I'm just saying, like, there's certain, like, other than that, I probably would shake the dice.
I
But
mean,
not
that's
now,
that's
though. I would shake the dice.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty picky, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But I think if that's going on in my life, I would focus on the deal breakers. You know what I'm saying? Like I would make it clear, like, hey, this cannot be the case, or it's
Yeah.
gonna go bad.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
But see, but that makes good TV.
But I also think I'm kind of maybe at a advantage because like I got common sense, so I think from a sensible perspective, and I got
Common sense isn't
experience. So I got experience as far as life go, and then I got common sense. So I look at things in a sense of even if I don't like the woman, I can still try. You know what I'm saying? If the whole goal is to, you know, have companionship, you know, she gotta have something. Now, if it's like they give me a bitch and she don't got nothing,
That's
that's
my whole
interesting.
thing. Like to me, if they did something like that, because I seen one where dude, like it's like Shorty walked down the aisle, dude was already complaining, and
Really?
yeah, I mean you can hear him. He was like, "Yo, she's ugly."
Couldn't even see her face. Yet?
No, he could see her face. He was like, "Ooh," you could see it in his face, like, "Oh, she's ugly." But then he literally said, he was like, "Oh, but her body makes up for it."
Oh.
He says that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's the
what-
that's
exactly
the
what he
but
says,
she
like-
really wasn't ugly. Right?
She
She
wasn't-
really
she was-
wasn't
she was
ugly. She was a
decent.
really nice, like she was just dark,
he didn't like dark skin chicks.
Oh,
That's
that's
crazy.
what it is.
but she had a crazy body on, her.
No, her body was stupid,
and she had a good job.
and she made good money.
So on the other hand, married at first sight is, you know, meeting your husband or wife at the altar, but 90 Day Fiance is earning your wife
It's
or your husband.
crazy.
Yeah.
that's
because-
a thing to say.
That's meeting a person and you spending 90 days with them, and the goal after those 90 days is to get married.
Well, no,
So
they
that's
got the-
kind of like right up your alley, Reese, where you kind of want to be able to see him
well,
first.
no, yeah. See, they got a 90-day visa where when you engage, you propose to somebody. The United States gives you 90 days to get married. They can come here, live in the States for 90 days, and then they have to get married within those 90 days, or they had to go back. So, yeah, you already met them. Like some of them been talking for 5-10 years. They've been talking for a good long time. And some of them actually met while they was, on vacation.
And they all meeting on like sites
Sites
like dating
and-
sites
yeah,
and
that
stuff.
too.
But it's like I've seen episodes where dude go all the way across
Yeah.
the world
Was it the
to
black
meet a
dude?
woman. It was a white dude. He go across the world to meet a woman,
Was that the Russian girl?
and she don't speak English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
So
It-
he's
my
talking to
gosh.
her through the translation app on his phone.
It's been a few of them. It was a Filipino couple like that. It was a Russian. It's been Ukrainians like that. It's been a
Right.
few of them.
I
like
think
that.
to
Yeah.
me that is insane. Like when
Well,
I say,
I mean, love has no language.
no, hell no, you tripping. Love got a language you understand.
Well, I mean, if you love that person, you'll learn to, to me. If I love, like, if I was to meet somebody in
So-
Spanish,
so
I would
you-
learn.
You'll try to love a person who don't
Yes.
speak the same language as you.
Yes, I would.
Man,
Love
You-
is love,
hey,
bro.
hey,
What's wrong with that?
it ain't that there's something wrong with it. It's the amount of work that's involved
It's
with
not amount of work.
it. Listen,
because
can
What is
you
it called?
because
labor
it's a
of
simple
love?
app.
listen? What if your phone died?
Then
Well, I guess y'all won't be
but
communicating.
see, there's certain ways. I'm sure that you and Nisha have ways of communicating without saying a word. You.
You know how long it took to develop that?
But even I'm just.
That's not
I'm
like
the
something
point,
that
right?
just
But,
happened.
but to me,
No, you can't do that when you can't be on the same page because guess what? It's hard to empathize with a person that is speaking a language that you don't understand. And the only time
but
that you understand what it,
you understand cues, you understand people's faces, you understand people's.
My thing is,
and-
why don't they just learn the? You said they've been talking for like what,
They-
2 to 5 years?
But
yeah,
not
some
all
of them,
of them.
not all of them. Some of them,
Not all of them.
They just randomly
6 months. Some of them 3
I'm just
months.
like you could start because how do you communicate with the messages? How do you talk?
Because if like say
Because it's
if I-
translators.
If I message
It's
you,
translator
I can
apps.
message you in Spanish. I can message you in any language
And then the translator.
and it'll translate.
Like, dude went all the way there and was literally saying
He was saying it in his phone.
something, and it'll translate it to her in her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
to me, it's like, how can you build a connection off of a phone? Because that's where it's at. You can't tell her
Some
tone
things-
or
you can
her,
tell that.
her
Fixing.
emotional response from what she's saying. Because guess what? If she say, because I love you, you don't know what the fuck love and you is in that whole shit that she said. Because she said, come on. And so at the end of the day, how do you
Hold
know
on,
what
wait.
it
She said what now? What did she say?
I'm saying?
That's a lot. She said a whole bunch.
How do you know what the emphasis at? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, communication is built on emphasis, on emphasizing certain aspects or certain things. If something bothers you, you emphasize what bothers you so that we know that, okay, this is what bothers you. And it's hard to manage that when you are using a translator to translate for you. That's not even a human being that can either speak it in that tone. Instead, it's a computer translator that is saying, what? Don't go to the door. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, to
I also
me,
think 90 Day Fiance is like,
I think that's a bad example
It's-
too.
well,
Nah,
it's
it's just-
most of the people that's like in different countries and stuff. So you traveling to go
Yeah.
and meet these people, and they really need like visas to stay where we are. So it's almost like they're trying to get to
Yeah.
get these American men so that way they could come over here.
but you know, I honestly like
so they
if,
could get a visa.
you know, I watched the show. I've been a fan for at least 5 since it came on, and honestly, to me,
Since it came.
yeah, I don't want to say 5-10 years because it's been a minute. But like to me, it's if you watch the show, it's more women that are going overseas
Yeah, because
Yeah,
to
I
meet
noticed
men
that too.
than it,
men are
and
willing
even
to go through the extra stuff, man.
but the men when they
Well,
go over there, like
They're
to
just more
me,
gullible.
like a lot of them, it's like I don't know. It's to me the men that go to look for to go look for the women over there almost are what we expect. Like they're the ones who can't.
Damn.
I'm not.
Well,
you know,
I mean,
I
I
don't want
did
to
see
sound
the-
If
Harsh.
judgment
harsh.
was a
Lady.
word, but judgment was
I'm
that
not.
was what we
I'm
expected.
not saying harsh.
Some
I'm just saying
bum-ass
like
nigga.
He's not wrong.
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying.
Wrong.
If you watch
Well,
the show,
I've seen some really successful people
Oh,
go over there.
it's
And-
some
and
successful couples.
I think the other side of it is like, for instance, the Russian one, the Russian woman, she was bad. Like when I said
The
she,
Ukrainian women,
she was
Slim,
really
long
nice looking,
leg,
you know, and dude was rich.
blonde hair.
You
Yeah,
know what
dude
I'm
was
saying?
rich,
Just like
yeah.
stop talking to him.
Dude was
so
a
he went
millionaire
over there,
actually.
right?
He was
Yeah.
but he was weird. He was an older guy, just different.
But the other guy, I can't remember where he went. He had one lady, and you could tell she just wasn't into him. And
Yeah.
he was the one that was trying to translate through the phone.
Yep.
And it was like they did
Black and
not
white.
have.
Like
Um,
it was like she was
It was
Dominican
like,
or something.
yeah, they didn't have the connection, and you could tell that she
I wish
really
I knew what
didn't like him. She wasn't attracted to him at all. Like you can tell that it just wasn't there for her. No matter what,
Yeah,
it just,
and then,
it just
um,
wasn't it.
Then
But he was trying though.
then they had one with the little person.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they did.
You ain't see that one?
I don't think so, bro.
Listen,
yeah.
And you
dude,
know what's funny is I'm watching the current season right now.
bro, dude hit it and everything, bro.
The little person.
He did it to the little
Yeah,
person.
he did.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
they-
but when I say
they
the
do
little
this
person,
too.
listen, she was so little she couldn't walk. Little person.
But she had
Oh,
other
my
ailments, like
goodness.
she couldn't walk
Yeah, like
at all. Like
like
he had to.
it was bad.
I mean, they need love too. You know, I don't. You know.
yeah, but bro, what kind of he got all his limbs, everything is perfectly fine with him.
So
And he out here doing
He
it to her.
wanted to do
Love is
like,
love,
he
bro. I
wanted
don't-
to
I don't
hike
discriminate.
and stuff like that, and he was just like he had to learn like the limits that he would have.
Well,
because he had
if
to
you
get
watch
the
the new
wheelchair
season,
and do
it's
the
a
different
dude
stuff.
that's in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
and he's Mexican with a Colombian chick, and he has issues with himself in certain areas where he has to
Oh.
take a pill, and to get right, and so she
Oh,
freaked out.
You talking about the dude who be wearing the hat all the time and
Yeah,
don't
no,
ever
he-
want to take the hat off?
He's in a wheelchair.
Oh no, okay.
This
okay,
the new,
okay. No,
this
no.
the current
Gotcha,
season.
Just want to
gotcha.
take
Where
the
they
hat
on-
off.
What
His-
else?
That's a different guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he bald or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bald.
He-
He was
he-
just
he was
he was just
bald.
subconscious.
But yeah, he was really so.
But 90 Day, I mean, to me,
But his girl was crazy.
his girl was a psycho.
Oh,
bro.
she was crazy.
She was crazy.
which one was
bro.
this? What
Like
was
she
that?
was loud. She was yelling at him, and
Yes.
and he
All
looked
the
like he was
time.
like cross-eyed. He looked like the dude from Scary Movie when you took the glasses off and his
Stop,
eyes started
yo.
going everywhere.
Stop.
Yeah, he did look like that.
Nah.
He wanted to keep
You know
his
what's-
hat on. I
you know
mean, she
what?
was fussing
I'm
him
glad
out
y'all
all
said
the
that.
time.
I need y'all to watch Love After Lockup. Love After Lockup.
What is
I
that
need-
on?
That's on Peacock.
Peacock.
Love
Y'all
After
need to
Lockup.
watch that. Y'all would like if y'all like
Oh,
90
man.
Day Fiance. It's like that, but them
Well,
niggas in
Mel
jail.
watches Love on the Spectrum.
I can't watch
and
that. I'm not,
I mean,
I'm, not,
like-
I'm not adult enough to watch that.
I'm not
sorry.
adult
Said
enough.
you're
to-
not.
I'm- I'm-
Please make sure you please make sure you put the Jesus picture up, looking at him with the eyeballs looking at him. Please,
Because you already know.
please do.
I have no filter. And I will fuck.
It's
I
bad.
heard about it too.
It's pretty.
And you know
damn bad.
who how I learned from DC Young Fly on one of those 85 South talk. And it was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Make
I ain't
sure
gonna
you
do it.
please
No, I'm
put
not.
that Jesus
I'm not
picture
ready.
up.
I'm going.
So tell me, based on the shows that we spoke about, what's your preference? Married at First Sight or 90 Day Fiance?
I would do 90 days
Oh man,
because I got
that's
time to
hard.
see them. You know, I can touch them.
Wait, not for you to be in the show. Just
Oh.
what show would you like?
Oh, which one I like better? Oh,
Yeah.
He's trying to get recruited.
I am not. I am smoking for
my
this
God.
time. I am not.
I'm not.
I
I'm
am
smoking
not.
for.
I don't want it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm
Shout out to
good
East
where I'm
Girl.
at. You know.
You know.
Shouts out.
Oh shit.
You know.
Oh, that's funny.
but
so yeah, preference: Married at First Sight or 90 Day Fiance.
you ask somebody else. I'm biased. I like both of them the same. I'm a drama guy, so
I do like them both, but I like the Married at First Sight. The build up
that's jump
until
be
they
real.
walk down the aisle and
Did
then
you-
they
did you
try
see
to
the one
figure each
where
other out.
where Shorty was like, "I'm done," and she just walked off, and she was like, "That's it? You're not gonna fight for me?" He was like, "No."
Oh damn.
He's
No.
like, "All
Then
right."
I like the doctor's name, Dr. Pepper. And they're like, oh,
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper's
Dr.
coming. That's
Pepper is
funny to
funny.
me.
In the past, they be trying to get him to fuck. He'd be like, "That's your wife.
Oh,
You've only
yeah.
known her for 2 days, but
Bro, like
she's your
come on,
wife.
that
You can
sound
still
like
do
rape,
it to
bro.
her."
That sound like rape right there, bro.
You just convincing
Like,
her
you just sound like
to
rapist.
sleep with her?
Yeah, you've done this before.
If she want to give it to you, just take it.
what?
Whoa.
I
You're
mean,
going to jail, sir.
that's not rape if she's giving it to you.
Oh,
You
no.
take it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gonna be
Oh,
sick.
okay.
You pass it. I'm gonna
Just
catch
wanted to check and make sure, you know,
it. Yeah,
bing,
you
bang,
give it.
bang.
I'm gonna take it.
So then let's rate them 1 to 10. Mel?
I give Love at First Sight a 10. 90 Day
Married at First
Fiance.
Sight.
Did I say? Did I
You
say?
said love at first sight. I know.
Oh,
That's
damn.
how she
You know, I'm
is.
thinking of Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you thinking of them people?
Because y'all mentioned it.
She saying thinking of
Right.
people.
Don't say that.
Why you posing like?
Oh, me? Oh, no.
Trying to be 90 Day Fiance.
It's like recruit me.
That's so
God.
funny.
You
boy.
know I'm a lightweight. I done had 3 shots already.
Post. Oh my God. Okay. And
This how we- this how
are
we gonna do the
rating
media?
90 Day
Yeah.
as well? 90 Day.
That was both of them.
I will give that one. I'll give that one maybe an 8.
Hey, you know what?
What?
We can probably do 90 Day Fiance for Diamond with an Asian dude.
You
That's
you
in,
sure can.
Japan,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Hey.
man.
You know
And-
what I'm saying?
Oh, they
Sushi.
they
Man.
they
No.
would
Why
love
are,
I
you,
did-
why are you supporting this so much? What do you,
Well,
what do you
damn,
mean?
our goal for 2025 is to get you a man. My goal, anyway. That's my personal.
Get you an egg roll.
Whoa. As long as it ain't a spring roll, we need an egg roll, no spring roll. Egg roll, no spring roll.
Oh,
No
my
shit.
God.
No spring roll. We don't.
I
we
set
don't want
myself
no.
up for this.
What was it lumpia?
What
Was
is
it smart? Was
I
it John
placed these
lumpia?
bricks.
No shrimp egg roll.
No shrimp.
Mm.
Pork fried rice. We
These
want
bricks,
beef.
I placed them. They
All
were thrown
beef.
at me.
We want beef.
Oh my God.
okay.
spring roll.
Moving on.
So,
I swear we don't know how we get here, but we're here.
You.
Oh my gosh.
That's why. That's how
it's
we.
your fault.
What did I do?
All right.
You
So,
need to take a trip to Japan.
Oh, that's next year, March.
hey, I'm down like a motherfucker.
No, I'm
for
so
that, though.
serious. Like I'm dead ass.
You-
Now the last time
The
you
dudes from
said
work, we
that,
already. No, I'm serious.
you were like, "Oh, I'm going on this trip."
The
What?
Thailand, but
I'm
Thailand
serious.
is different.
Thailand
Thailand.
is
Thailand.
Wait.
I want to go to the
I'm doing
Thailand,
Thailand
but
on my 45th.
let me know because
got you.
we got to go to what's that junk called?
I'm scared.
Pattaya or something like
What's
that.
that?
What's that?
I'll show you.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
But
I'll
you know
show
what's crazy? I'm
What
gonna
is
tell
it?
you the thing about those overseas trips, which people get them in. The cost is the most expensive thing is your flight.
Mhm.
All those nice resorts are like $200 a night. I'm
Bro,
talking about like
bro.
even cheaper than that.
I saw Airbnbs that
I'm
were
not doing
on the
Airbnb.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Airbnbs that were on the beach.
Yeah,
That is
it was like
it's really
$90
nice.
a night.
No, $15, $16
Yeah,
a night.
yeah.
No
because when
way.
you
The-
because they're
so,
U.S.
So the
it's
cost
it's a difference.
the cost of the currency exchange
Yeah.
is based on what they call bats. So
Yeah,
for
bat-
every
bat.
US dollar,
It's like
it's $100 a day dollars.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So like you see those lavish resorts out there with no pools when you literally walk out to the pool. Those are like $90 a night.
Listen, if you go out
But
there
your
and you
flight
buy
is
a car,
your flight's gonna be like $3,500.
you can buy a car, right? The same car that we'll pay $30,000
Yeah.
for here, you
Like
get for about
5.
$15,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's that. But the pay for it to be fixed for it can be in the United States, you're gonna spend another 25 to
Right,
30,000. Yeah.
So it only benefits you if you move there and you're
If
staying
you-
there.
Yeah, if you stay there.
Right.
But it's
Wow.
also beneficial if you like want to buy property somewhere.
That too.
The only downside to Thailand is Thailand get bad weather a lot.
Yeah, certain seasons that they say, and it's usually the beginning of like March, April, really February to March to April is peak season for them
Yeah.
because they had like really bad rains and stuff like that.
You
But-
say you were going in March next year?
I was actually gonna go around my birthday, this year, but I just said why I'm gonna be 42,
Yeah.
43.
But if you want to go, you can go. I'm just saying, like, so like they got like massage parlors,
You go.
Oh yeah,
and the
Oh, that's what
massage
you talking about.
the massage parlors be like $20 for
Yeah.
5 hours.
yeah, and
Because-
5
What you
hours.
need to be
Because-
there for 5 hours?
oh,
for them-
$20 to get you everything now.
But 5 hours though?
I mean,
Stupid.
No, I'm so serious.
I think they just want
I
the
thought you meant
$20.
something
I don't think people
specific.
go in there with the expectation of it being 5
Oh,
hours.
shit.
You know, but it's just the currency ratio. Like they see Americans and they like, yes, this American. You know what I'm saying? It's
And then-
Got
American. You know.
American money.
Yeah, especially with your accent. As soon as you start
What you
talking,
trying to get into?
you know, as soon as you start talking with as soon as they hear that American accent, they're gonna equate money.
You go up in, so I was watching a video and they were saying that like men that go there, if you single, you should, because like, so they got some streets
Yes,
that if you walk down,
yes, they
it's like-
literally grab you.
it's literally like
Women,
20 or 30 women per like club, and they just trying to grab you, and they trying to grab you and pull you in the club.
Uh-huh.
Then they trying to go home with you.
Dang.
But the other side is they say don't be with the same woman for longer than a day because they know how to manipulate,
Oh,
and they'll manipulate you to a point where, like, I was listening to a dude say he got manipulated by a woman who he broke the rule. He stayed with her for 3 days. By the time it was time for him to go, she was in love with him and telling him she wanted to go with him, and he ended up getting married to her.
and then what happened
So-
after that?
And well, he ended up having to leave. He was sending her 30,000 baht every month, which 30,000 baht for her is crazy, but for him it was like $600.
Oh shit.
that's still crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is. But I'm just
She
saying
doing
that
her
in
own
general,
thing.
she came up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no
saying?
question.
Right, right.
And she probably went back to the club and was still like honing
Grabbing
it out.
more men.
Right.
Yeah. That's
So-
insane.
That is crazy.
That's a lot of work.
They call it Bangkok for a reason.
Lady boys. They got a lot
Yes.
of lady boys too.
Yes, they do. And yes.
Lady boys is
Yes.
insane.
No.
That's what they
Um,
call it.
no,
lady
they-
boys.
I know, but it's
but
just like you just
they-
bringing it up. and
They
I'm like,
tell you,
"Alright."
they let you know what's going on. So
Some people get excited.
there's no
about that.
secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they say I lady boy,
They'll
They're
tell
just
you
like,
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they look so much like a
look like-
girl. I
they
was
look
watching a
like-
video where the dude
yeah.
was trying to tell him, "I'm a lady boy," and he was like,
He was
no,
like,
you're
no,
not.
no, you're not.
No, you're not."
It was like, prove it. He like,
Yeah,
show me.
exactly.
I'm like, what?
I was like,
Okay.
bruh,
Why are we arguing this? You tell me that,
Bruh,
all right, bet.
all you got to
bro.
do is say it,
All
bro.
right.
That's it.
That's what's up.
Anybody got time for that?
Mm-mm.
Telling you. All right, so let's get into our movie of the week because we've been gone.
yeah,
and
yeah,
gone
we
no,
and
were
that's
gone
off
and gone.
topic for real.
All right, movie of the week this week is a classic, White Chicks. It is a Wayans brother classic. It's about two FBI agents who infiltrate a plot to pretty much steal some money from somewhere by transforming themselves into two white girls. And in the process, they kind of take their urbanity into the white world and win the white folk over. They even had a black man who was only looking for white, whether it was a white man or a woman. He
You're
didn't seem to
black?
care.
Oh my God. The deception.
Don't you know this is an all-white party?
Jigaboo, please.
Yeah. That's one of those. It got so
Oh
many
my
quotables.
God.
Yeah, yeah.
But how do two big, like those are the, that makeup person was horrible.
Yeah.
Bruh.
They didn't, how did they fool anybody?
It's just
Bruh.
all that matters is the skin color. That's all
Yeah,
that matters.
that's that.
So,
Damn.
hold on. So
That's
if
all
they
that
look
matters.
like the wall,
As long as there was a white wall,
that's it. Like,
That's
come
all
on,
that
man.
matters.
as long as
It
there
all
was a white
blurs
wall,
together.
all good. Straight up, and their friends, they was trying to get their knees done and dumb
And it
shit
was
like that. I was
What'd you do? You got your knees done?
like,
You
yeah,
can do that?
that was so weird, boy. I tell you, but that to me is a movie that we want to know: is that a classic or not?
Ooh,
So we're gonna start with you, Reese.
you duck plucker.
We're gonna rate that from
Oh,
1
we
to
rating
10.
it? Oh, that's
And,
easy.
of
Right?
course,
the
if
rating
it's-
is easy.
If it's goated,
Is
we're
it-
gonna put the goated out there.
It's a goat, bro. That's not even. It's one of those. If to me, if I bring a white chick, there's probably nobody in this house that doesn't know a quote from White Chicks. That's first of all.
Yeah, white
And
chicks.
we're
is
talking
white
about-
chicks.
White Chicks been out what 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Something like that. I don't
It's
know.
been a minute.
Has it
Yeah.
been that long?
It's
Yeah,
been that
it's
long.
been
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely been that
wow.
long.
I heard they was trying to make another one. But I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard they was
I don't
doing it.
think they should do that.
I
I mean,
that's a little difficult for me.
it will be
Yeah.
but to me, if they like don't try and use the same white girls, just try and change it up, it can work.
They would have to change the whole element of
That
it,
too.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely gold. It's a classic film for us. You know who us we are talking about.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what about you, Mel?
It's goated. I mean,
Go
that's a
there.
They
really,
got the thing.
Go
on.
throw that.
that's a really
Yes.
good movie.
Money, you got the horn over there. Go that.
Like,
Why do you say
we got,
it like that?
we get several quotes from them. Like, seriously.
Yeah, constantly.
Definitely.
Well,
Like, I mean,
And
what
it actually made a song famous for us.
what's on? Making my way down.
Yes.
Oh.
If we didn't hear that
How did you
song,
know?
No.
it did.
Oh my God.
It
That's
did.
not out, though.
It's been out, but
that
I
made it
guarantee
famous
you,
for you, Reese.
No, yes,
that's what
for
it is.
me.
I can guarantee that probably
Guarantee
Diamond
what?
heard it before.
But
Yeah.
they don't
Before
count.
then-
They
That
don't
song
know.
is
They don't
old.
count.
You know?
Yeah.
You asking? They don't count. You can't
How-
count
Who's
them.
they?
Damn,
They
they don't
can't
count.
They don't count in that. That's like I know
They're
you knew
part
this.
of our culture, Reese.
Oh my God.
They not.
Yeah,
What is the whole head
Yeah.
motion is like,
What is
Yeah.
going on?
yeah.
yeah. No,
Your camera right.
I know. I'm looking at you though.
Yeah.
So no, no.
I just, I feel like
You know they the ones you bring to the cookout and be like, oh,
no,
hey girl,
Oh, you talking
Yeah.
about Mel and Diamond?
Yeah, they the white.
Oh,
They the other
man.
ones.
Did you be
Bruh.
like, hey, girl, what?
Yeah, hey.
That's messed up.
That
Right.
is,
If
that
we're-
love
is
y'all.
actually
He's from
messed
Mel.
up.
That's messed up.
What you mean? Man,
Now,
my nigga.
Diamond, not even for you, Diamond. That's not messed up, Diamond. Okay, you grew up in Blackity.
What? Okay.
You know, you grew up in the black culture.
Man,
You are black.
oh, yes.
You know, did you get treated like you was white or black growing up?
How do you tell the difference?
What you mean?
Oh, yeah, no, you could.
Because to be honest, it's mixed signals. Because like a lot of girls hated me growing up.
Because your hair.
Because you're here.
Yeah, like especially like didn't matter if they were white or black, but dudes never treated me any differently. So
Well, dudes don't.
yeah, that's what I was getting at. You know?
Dudes would have treated you different if you had a penis and was trying to be a girl.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Okay.
different. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Okay. I was just gonna.
Where did that come from?
I was like, okay.
No.
Hey, how?
From that. I'm lost.
I was just saying,
What are you talking
what would
about?
I'm
make
trying
a
to
dude,
put in a text message, and that just didn't. All
no,
wrong.
I was just saying, what would make a dude treat you differently?
No,
That's
okay, we're
facts.
done.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
done with that conversation.
Dudes
We're not gonna change.
are the simplest people, and so guess what?
We are
Whether you
simple.
black or white, it don't
Pink or
matter.
purple, we don't-
We ain't trying to pick or figure that shit out.
We only want what's in that.
Now, if you a
that
boy or
was in that middle.
girl, we trying to figure that part out because if you look like you could be a boy or a girl, we could be like, what the fuck is that? That's just the reality of that.
I also
So-
felt like that would be too young to be doing all that stuff.
No, hell no. Hey, too young. I can
Right.
guarantee.
Talking about like in school and stuff.
I can guarantee.
Girl, please.
Buddy and them is gonna look at somebody that could be a boy or a girl, be like, is that a boy or a girl?
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Naturally.
When
It's gonna happen that way.
They accept. They're more accepting than they were when we were growing up.
But they definitely more accepting now.
Cause, yeah.
And now they got
Almost
oral.
secretive back
We didn't
then,
have
too.
oral.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Did you say? Wait, hold on.
Yo, he said
What?
what you thought he said.
No, wait. I don't think that he is thinking
Aura?
what he said. You were thinking oral. Is that what you was thinking?
You said aura or oral?
See, that's what he was thinking.
No, I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
It's the oral for me. You said aura or oral. Man, that's so spread,
You know, there's the difference.
I guess he wasn't here for that part
Yeah.
of the conversation, so you just went left field.
No, I
We
didn't.
still-
I asked the question.
It's a saying
Well,
that's going
I
on.
damn
It's a-
sure wouldn't say we didn't have oral.
Man, we had plenty of oral.
Right. So why would we even question that?
Oh, the aura you talking about, like the little color you supposed to see around a person?
No.
That tells how they feel, how they are
Aura's
as a
on
person.
million. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I thought they were just saying it to say it.
No, that's what aura is.
Aura is. It's
But
like
they saying it just to say it.
Oh,
okay.
But
yeah,
because
yeah.
aura is some cartoon anime,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z got aura. 'Cause,
Yeah,
when
it's
they
something.
Super Saiyan
Well, they
God.
say certain ways. Your third eye is supposed to perceive special light, and whatever light that's around you, it equates to who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's like woke. People don't use woke as it's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They always
but-
change up everything.
No,
On white chicks, they won't woke. They was white, and I feel like
Huh?
it was a great movie.
Yeah, they were, and they were rich. The transition is
look,
amazing.
damn, some things
I love
I
it.
glazed
you just
over
let
the first thing.
you just let
but
it ride.
I
You just-
couldn't do the same.
Yeah,
you
she
just let it
did.
ride.
She
You just
did.
let it ride.
What?
You gotta understand. You see, both me and Nisha just got quiet. We just like,
You know-
okay.
Yeah, we knew what
We
it
heard
was.
what he said,
So,
but
yeah, we just
Yeah, we knew what it was.
came back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so white chicks.
Yo,
let's
this
rate
got
it.
to be the
We know
longest
that
rating
go
of
to
movies
Diamond.
ever.
What about you, Diamond? Is it
Say whatever.
what you rate it?
Uh,
Best of 10? Is
yeah,
it
I'll
go
say a 10. These fools over here talking about it's the GOAT. A 10.
I feel a little judgment up from that.
She said what she said.
Clearly,
I'm with you, Diamond. It's a 10.
but it's not goaded.
If it's a 10, it's goaded. How can it be a 10 and not be goaded?
There's a difference.
Name
Okay.
a movie or show that's a 10 that's not goaded. You can't.
That's a deep conversation.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Okay.
Well, I'll be
Learn
there.
something new.
All right,
Write
let's
that
hop
down.
into some news that you can use.
Don't look at me like that.
Donald Trump is officially the president of the United States in 2025, and he got 3 or 4 years to go, and before he is no longer going to be the president. And one thing that we know about
Who
this
knows?
particular presidency is that he is not going to get reelected because the Constitution, which is something the president cannot change, indicates that a president can only serve 2 terms. So, with that said, we know that after this term, Donald Trump will not be the president again, and there's going to be somebody new in office. Right now, just in case for those who don't know, the vice president is J.D. Vance, which I don't know who the he is and where he came from. But
He's-
guess what?
he's just
What you learn about
couch
vice
lover.
presidents is that they don't do a damn thing. And so
They have
that's it.
Well, they have the what's that? The deciding vote
They
when
are
it comes to certain
right
things.
in the House if they need it.
If needed.
If
Yeah,
the
yeah,
deciding vote is needed.
Right.
So that's perfectly fine. Whatever. At the end of the day, we know that we ain't gonna hear from him throughout the next 4 years.
I actually got him being very vocal about some stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But if Donald Trump say, shut the fuck up,
yeah,
he's gonna shut it up.
All of
Would
them
he
fall
even
in
say
line.
anything in the first place?
He said plenty. He actually,
He
to me,
hasn't-
if you
He
really
hasn't
think
said that much.
he was probably the pivotal factor that got him Donald Trump over the edge.
Are you fucking crazy?
No, I'm not.
Man, you tripping. The pivotal
He
function,
despised
the-
him at first.
the pivotal thing that got Donald Trump over the edge is that Kamala Harris was a black woman. Plain and simple. J.D. Vance had nothing to do with it. Don't nobody know who J.D. Vance is at the end of the day. But the inauguration took place, and during the inauguration, it was
How you feel about Snoop, Nelly, and Soulja Boy performing after Snoop said if the
Bruh,
first time
I
if
would have
you
performed.
Really?
If that bag was that bag, and then
Listen,
I would have got up there too.
it's my job. I'm
You're
a
an
performer,
entertainer.
right? My job is to make money, to feed my family. So you mean to tell me that because of your political view,
Well, you seen how
I can't make money to feed my family?
Well, you know how they did Chrisette Michelle in the first one. You remember?
Well, that's different.
They counsel her. What's the
Well, that's
difference?
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
aren't
it's different because at the time in which Chrisette Michelle did it, she did it as a supporter of Trump.
No, she did it as like you said, an entertainer.
Also as a
She did it
supporter
for a
of
bag.
Trump.
Well, if you perform for somebody, I'm ultimately assume that you support their views.
No.
You're not going to sing about raping kids. You're not going to go and do a concert about raping kids
but it's like I
because
feel
the
like it's
bag is
fact
there.
That he said all that stuff before, where he was like
Yeah, he said
demeaning the
he's talked all that junk about Chrisette Michelle.
and then you go ahead and do it anyway. I just feel like you should pick your battles. Like he's
I
like
just,
with Martha Stewart. Like
I just feel like if
He was the ambassador for the Olympics.
he got with Reba too at some point.
who?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
I seen a video with them too.
yeah, but Snoop Dogg is like
He's a mascot right now.
it's not even that he's a mascot. It's one of those things that, and this is just my perspective, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But Snoop Dogg, whether Snoop Dogg a Democrat or Republican, or if he support Trump or Kamala, that shit don't matter. He's a pothead. Like,
Time out.
I just think that being
what
the
you
end
trying to
goal
say?
of it is so crazy.
What you trying to say?
his fucking brain is fried.
And
So guess what? I don't care what he think.
what that mean?
I don't care what he think. His brain fried.
I feel judged.
I limit the amount of that I care what you think because your brain was fried.
When was this,
When your brain was fried,
bruh?
you had to rehydrate and to bring it back.
Stop, because it's been plenty of times our brain been fried.
Right.
Hours.
20 years ago.
No, not even 20. But it's been a minute.
Well. See,
We ain't going there.
during
That's not
during that period of time in life,
20 years ago.
my brain was scrambled and fried.
Mine was petrified.
You know,
Mine
But-
was fricasseed.
but
Not fricassee.
No,
You know.
Popeye's chicken grease. You don't understand. It was a problem. I had a problem. I just
yeah,
didn't know.
his eyes used to roll to the back of his
Yes.
head.
Yes.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
Popeye's chicken grease? It's
No, it was fried. Yes.
Crazy,
Yes. No.
dog.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, you don't understand
he was
the
a drug
levels.
addict.
Yes.
I know what Popeye's chicken grease
Yeah.
look like.
Yes.
So
This is crazy.
I was the best and worst pothead you could ever hang around.
man,
I'm no.
So
No.
so first and foremost, before Joe Biden left, Joe Biden went out with a bang.
With a bajanga.
He pardoned all his family.
All his people.
Every last-
what?
Every last person in his
All of
family.
them.
Listen, he started naming his sisters and shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
all
what they
of
do?
them.
but
All,
but
all of them.
he pardoned everybody, and
Because he was afraid.
He pretty much said, anything that you done, it don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you under investigation for something, we gonna get rid of
Get
all
rid
of
of
that right
all
now.
that. Let it go.
You know what I'm saying? And so he pardoned everybody he know. He came through for the family. Shout out to Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? You my president, dog. You my president. He commuted a sentence, you know, that impact us from 100 and something years to, you know, a lot less. So shout out to him. But, you know, he actually made it a point to go out with a bang. And, you know, to me, I probably would have did the same thing. I would have stopped.
I would have done.
Well,
I
actually,
done went crazy,
they said
bro.
Donald Trump did something worse. I think
He
my,
did
my,
like-
my, my daughter was telling about that he was supposed to have been signing for certain people, a certain amount of people. He was like, just let them all out.
Oh wow.
So you know,
Oh,
like fuck
man.
it, just let them go. So you know, I'm like, all right, shit, it is what it is. But
what are we gonna do about it?
you know, now since Donald Trump's been inaugurated, since he's the new president, he on day one was just signing executive orders like his mind was going bad, and some of the executive orders he was signing standing out. You know what I'm saying? He actually signed an executive order to release the footage of John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and Dr. Martin Luther King's assassinations. All that information, which has been sealed for 30 years at least. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually for 50 years for John F. Kennedy, or 60 years. He also signed executive order indicating that men and women are the only sex.
So only two genders.
Yeah, only two genders, and in the process, any men that were considered transgender that's in a women's prison, he's sending them all to men's prisons.
Yep, and vice versa.
Yep.
Oh wow.
So he's sticking to that shit big
He ain't
time.
playing that.
Kind of contradictory.
No, well
I mean, it depends on what you believe in.
I guess it depends on the person that they send it to, right? Because if you're a trainer and you're going to the men's prison, and you know, I like you and I want you
I
You
mean,
know,
in
did
that
it
sense,
matter?
I can
You're in the-
understand, but
in
it's
the right
like
place.
biologically, is it deep, like biological
Wow. What do you mean?
What you mean?
for the trans people?
Is it deep?
Is what deep? I'm confused.
Yeah.
What he signed off on for them to be, for there only to be two,
Well, if you
Well, some
genders.
people want to be, you know,
but it's like
if you
but at the
if you
same
consider
time-
yourself a female and you're not, whatever you got going on, you're gonna want to be around females.
right?
Now, now you over here, and then plus those they get picked on, and they get stuff happen to them
Right.
because they are what they are. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he got going on.
It's just like it seems a lot because if there's only two genders, then technically they wouldn't be.
so the problem with that is it was kind of getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Right,
And then it was
like-
like performing
All in all.
surgery. You could go to jail, get
Well,
a surgery.
it's not even about that part. It was just getting out of hand where it was so many different genders. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That
It was so many different genders that so many companies were trying to acknowledge or be sensitive towards. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's that
they're
DEI.
giving trainings now on how it's to a point where I would go and fill out something and it would ask, "What's my pronouns?"
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I've never grown
I've
up
seen
Tick-
that before.
being
TikTok
asked
ask
what's
your
my
pronouns.
pronouns. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know that's always been different. But I think him doing that, he did that because number one, the Republican Party is not as modern. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to adapt to the way things are now. And they like, no, we're going to put things the way they're supposed to be in their eyes. And so he like, nope, just we only acknowledge two genders, men and women. That's it. If you're a man, you go in the men's bathroom. If you're a woman, you go in the women's bathroom. You know, we can.
Oh, and they did the ban on transgenders in female sports.
Yep. They
That's
now
that's
all transgender women or men, they got to compete in whatever their birth gender is.
Right.
So, you know, that has been different as well. He signed executive order to I lost my train of thought. He signed an executive order to get rid of DEI.
Oh yeah, the Inclusion Act, which
Right.
is major. And it's not, the ironic thing about that, it's not even just about
It's
ethnicity.
it's a
It has-
discrimination act.
Yeah.
It's more it's broad. It's discrimination on all aspects. It doesn't have to do with your race. It's more it's with everything. Not just race. It's religion. It's your handicap.
Well, it's
disabilities.
It's not any of that actually. It's specific to it's DEI is something specific. It's not like they can't discriminate against you for your race and all that stuff still, right? But what they can do is they can discriminate against you based on your love life.
What?
So like if you are dating a person of the same gender, then they kind of limited the regulations against that type of discrimination. You know what I'm saying? Which is odd. But, you know, it was specific to it, and it's more of a reorg of it versus a complete change. You know what I'm saying? They also, there was something else that they did an executive order on that was extra. It was something from 1965 that they retracted. And I can't think of what it is. Let me look it up.
I think I'm stuck on that.
Stuck on
Talk
what?
about this at work. They were our doctor was talking about an order, something that was it Clinton? I can't remember. He wanted to pass some type of law to stop. I can't remember what they're called, but those people who come in and try to convince you to do something. Lobbyists, I think they were.
Mhm.
that too.
But I think that's what I'm confusing it with. Because that never got passed.
Oh, he made the federal workers have to go back to work.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
they gotta
job
go
for-
back in the office.
Yeah, that's made a lot of people sick because their jobs don't even have physical locations
Oh.
anymore because it wasn't cost effective. Why would I have a building if I knew ain't nobody gonna be there?
And
The veterans.
Target
Target.
rolled back
Oh,
on their
yeah.
diversity, equity, and inclusion,
And they stopped selling a lot of our products
and it's all
Immediately?
immediately.
yeah.
That's insane.
Like I'm talking about like today.
Like the moment
Yeah.
Donald
Like
Trump took office.
They're talking about we're supposed to be canceling Target as
Yeah,
as a
I've seen
culture.
TikToks about it. People like who work there taking off their name tags and stuff.
Look at Mel. Mel don't like that. What
Right.
you mean cancel Target?
You're supposed to cancel Target.
What? What?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
we're
her
not supposed
spot,
to shop
man.
at Target no
I'm
more.
just saying.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, Target don't like black people.
they do not like black people. They like our money.
No, Target actually said they don't need our money.
Oh, that
Oh,
did
yeah.
they?
Wow.
Yeah.
don't
Did
need
they
our
now?
money.
They said they don't need.
That's
our
I mean, I
bold,
guess it's
especially-
'cause they took all
especially
the
going
products
against
off
the-
immediately.
the one culture that spends the most money on merchandise in the world. We spend the most money. We make manufacturers rich. Once we get a touch of it, a taste of it, Yeah, we do that.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. It's just crazy the way one change and one person.
Can just flip a switch and,
Right.
Yeah.
and be like, you know what? I'm gonna reverse everything for the last 60 years.
And I
And
think
people are just like, okay.
I think the other side of it
Give
is
him
like
the power to do it too.
people are literally just like, okay.
They're like, all right. But
You know what I'm saying?
like I was telling somebody, people of color, black people, we've dealt with so much that we don't even we did our part. That's how we feel.
We've normalized it.
We're
We're being
survivors, so regardless of what situation you put us in, we're like, all right, that's it. All right, I've been dealt with worse. We know we got 4 years of this. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. Ain't no telling how the outcome's going to be.
It's a tough pill to swallow either way.
It's just it's sad,
Yeah.
and it's sad that even it's a reality check. Really, I think people need to accept it that there is still we didn't go anywhere from 1960. We're still, to me, we went further back.
So let me ask you this question, right? And this is because what I learned is that a lot of us, we got a lot of these issues, and a lot of the issues that we have with what's going on is based on what we see and what's shown to us, right? But a lot of times we don't really know why we got these issues. We don't really know why we feel the way we feel. We don't really know what we want out of all of it. You know what I'm saying? And so my question is, Donald Trump is the president. Ain't nothing we can do about that, right?
Nope.
But what can he do as far as changing? You know, we can't take back anything that's already done. We can't change none of that. All of that is a part of the game, right? That's a done deal. Just like we can't take back what Biden did as far as the mandatory minimums and, you know, the 3 strike, whatever, right? What would Donald Trump have to do in your eyes to gain your approval as president?
Who you want me to go first? I go.
Feel free.
Honestly, it's almost nothing he could do besides just holding himself accountable for everything that he does.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about stuff that goes back from 1970s, 1960s that he's been doing to people of color forever, which is crazy to me. But it really is. It's nothing he can. I don't see him as nothing for him to do for me that I'm like, oh, okay, he's a different person, because I always believe people show who they really are.
Well, the reality is he is who he is. Like,
Yeah, there's
you're
no
not going to
changing
change
that.
who he is as a person. What I'm speaking of is as far as your approval for him as a president. You know what
Well,
I'm
it'd
saying?
be it just to me. I get it. Everybody has their different views on how the country should be ran, but I believe you should be fair. That's all I ask, to be fair.
So this is what I'm saying from Donald Trump, right? What I'm saying from Donald Trump is redirecting the mentality of the country. When I say the mentality of the country, I'm not saying the people. I'm saying the way in which the United States approach foreign entity. I'm using that. I made that word up, right?
Entity is a new word.
So what he did is he is making everything about us, right? You know how we always say stuff like, yo, we got people homeless here, but we're sending billions of dollars to other countries.
Yeah.
He like, nope, we're going to keep that money here and invest in our people here. He like, if you want to send our country some stuff, then you're going to have to pay for that. Or we need to create it here and create those jobs here, because we got people here that can make that shit here. You know what I'm saying? And so the reality is his whole thing is he's treating the country like it's a business, and he's trying to grow the business. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't think you can do that with like taking out half the workforce with the minorities.
Well, he's technically not doing that. What he's doing is taking opportunity away that could open the door for other minorities. Where if it could be closed.
He's really creating opportunities in a sense of creating jobs here. And instead, either we're going to get paid more from other countries sending us stuff, or we're going to get paid from the taxes that the people that's here going to pay when they get these new jobs.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
not at all. you talking about tariffs. Tariffs only impact the consumer. China is not paying extra. They don't pay tariffs.
Tariffs don't impact the bro.
Tariffs impact the consumer.
Donald Trump is charging tariffs to the country that is.
No, he's
exporting.
not. He's charging importers. Please look it up, bro. He's charging importers.
I say he's charging to the countries that are exporting. You cannot send anything here without being charged a tariff.
And it's not it's not the import. It's the importer that bears the cost, bro.
The problem,
exporters don't bear
it's not
the cost.
The importer that bear the cost. The problem with it will ultimately end up being the importer that bears the cost because the cost is going to go up, which is the problem, and why people got a problem with those tariffs. But the tariffs are charged to the exporter.
They'll just charge us more to pay for it.
Right. And what he's saying is instead of paying more, let's do it here. You know what I'm saying? We can either charge more because we're going to charge them more. They're just going to charge us more.
Right.
But no matter what, our country is getting paid more for it at the end of the day. But it can either go that way or it can go the way of we create that shit here, we create those warehouses here, we build our shit here. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's take a break because
Yes.
they look crazy over there right now.
Yes. I think we've been on this one for about an hour, bro. Probably longer than that. It's been like 2 hours.
First segment, right? Yeah, I know. Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, A.B. Fuller. My co-host and host is Maurice Bird, a.k.a. Reese. And that wife of mine's the lovely Manisha Fuller, a.k.a. Money Mel.
The bestie.
And we got a man's best friend
Hey.
and a girl's best friend. We got Diamond.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Universal around here. You know what I mean? Like the remotes.
You know what time it is, though? We take these right here, and I had to move on from that shit.
Okay, you know I was about to keep going.
Universal
I was going to say like the Roku joint.
Oh, my God.
You know, those joints work on any TV.
Oh, man, I don't got a shot port.
Oh, hell no.
My bad.
It's okay. We're going to wait for her.
We accept
thank
it.
you
She's
so
taking
much.
longer than you.
Oh, wait,
it's the
I can't.
Henny.
Oh,
Some in my
Lord.
cup.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, that means you got to hit it from the
Patron in my
bottom.
cup.
Hit it from
It's
the
hot
bottom.
on the bottom. I don't know.
Okay.
That was random.
All right.
Those videos are so funny.
Yes. The original is even funnier, though.
The original what?
You ain't never seen that? Hot on the bottom.
I know
She trying to
that.
pass her daughter a pot, and she's like, yo, it's hot on the bottom.
Oh.
It's hot on the
Trying to
bottom.
grab it from the bottom.
It's hot on the
No, I
She
never
keep trying to
seen
grab.
that
You ain't never seen
before.
it.
No.
She was like, yo, it's
Really?
hot on the bottom. Yo, it's
No.
hot on the
She
bottom.
keeps trying to
She
grab it
keeps
from
trying
the
to grab it
bottom.
from the bottom. It's a pot. And she got two oven mitts on. It's hot on the bottom. The daughter keeps trying to grab it from the bottom.
No, I ain't never
And
seen
she
that before.
finally just screams it out. It's funny. It's
Dumb Tia. All right, y'all. Put them up. Throw them back.
who takes shots? Why? Who idea was liquor?
Yeah, that's a good question. Who idea was liquor?
Like he was like, I got some old fruit over there.
Probably a
Probably
black man
still
somewhere.
You know Jim Beam, the original recipe.
Find me some
Did you start
Jim
off with
Beam.
wine?
Yes.
All right.
Mead.
So we got some videos we're gonna take a look at. Or we're gonna look at one video at a time and talk about it. So, first video up. Don't talk when the video is playing.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Michelle, we're talking to people. Donald Trump was inaugurated earlier today. A lot of people are upset that Martin Luther King wasn't there. Were you surprised to see that he wasn't at the inauguration?
Yeah, I was.
Why?
I mean, you talk about Martin Luther King not being there? Because today is his day. You see what I'm saying? There was like a day set aside for him.
So he had things to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Today, Donald Trump was inaugurated. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Martin Luther King wasn't in attendance. Were you disappointed that he didn't show up?
Yeah, I was disappointed because he should show respect for the office of the presidency.
And tell us about the shirt. When did you get that?
Oh, I had it for a while. I got it last summer, actually.
They didn't have your size?
Why, is it too short?
Oh, no, it's okay. What about Rosa Parks? Were you surprised that she showed up and sat right in the front row?
No. No, I wasn't surprised.
Were you
You need
proud
to
of
be
her?
in the back. Get in the front.
Michelle, we're talking to people. Donald Trump was inaugurated earlier today. A lot of people are.
Okay.
No way.
Okay. So when you dumb as fuck,
Bruh. There's certain levels of
no
dumb that you
way.
cannot.
Let me explain this
You
to
cannot
you.
explain that.
These are the people that are voting.
these are the people.
They voted, not voting. They voted, and clearly you seen who
To
he
be
voted
a
for.
follow-up question to be Rosa Parks. If she sat in the front row, did
Yo,
you see her?
when she was
Did you see her, ma'am?
that lady of color should be fully ashamed of herself.
Yeah, she
and
should be.
anybody that's related to her should be embarrassed.
Yeah, they should.
Like there's no excuse. First of all, you're too old. Martin Luther King been dead before you was born, ma'am. There's no day, there's no time in your life that you did not know about
I
Martin
don't
Luther
feel
King.
like there's any excuse.
There's none.
No.
None.
But you know,
Especially
she
the fact
felt
they
like
taught us
he
But
should
Rosa
have been
Parks,
there.
too.
Rosa Parks too.
Right.
Like, come on, yo.
Rosa Parks too.
But
Like,
wait,
yo,
wait,
like,
did
come
she
on,
kind
yo.
of get you when she was like, wait, Martin Luther King, like, you know what I mean?
I thought she was like, I thought she would catch on.
Wait.
It tried, but it didn't. It didn't follow
No.
Well, I felt like the whole time she just didn't know it. Like she was just agreeable. You know what I'm saying?
So she was just saying yes.
right, like
She wasn't listening.
She was
Right.
probably nervous
Nah,
or
yo.
something.
No, I can't accept
That's
that.
what I was
I
thinking.
can't
I don't
accept
know
But
how
that.
you be
nervousness not an
nervous
excuse
and
for
not-
There's
dumb.
no excuse for that. And then
It's like
don't,
you
like,
know
no, yo.
already,
If somebody
so
come
why
and
would
ask
you
me
respond like
why
that?
he wasn't there? I'd be like, isn't he fucking dead?
But-
what are you asking me that for?
He was
The
there
other
in
side-
spirit. Like,
The other side of that is that was some real troll shit. They were trolling the shit out of them people.
I'm sure they
Right.
asked a million people and
You
they
know.
probably found, but still, like, there's certain excuse. No, there's no excuse for that, bro. I can't accept that, especially you being black. I don't know what she might have been something else, but I don't care.
She might have been something.
You
else.
know, she could have been Cuban, you know, whatever.
She like she was
it,
black.
it just
It's just no
Very
excuse to me.
disappointing.
And to me, I don't care what color you are. If you're American, there's certain people you should know about. I don't care who you are in America. Martin Luther King, there's literally a day that celebrates him. You don't know that
It's
he
his
died.
birthday.
It's
his birthday.
Yeah, his birthday. I forgot. It
he
doesn't.
celebrated his birthday.
Yeah, but come on, like
Yeah,
come on,
Friday.
yo, like no.
Take a day off of work.
Like, if that was my people, like we would have a mean conversation.
Like I wonder if her family called her
Call.
after they saw it.
No, I got to
Well,
see you.
like,
listen, I had-
You just go pop
I
up the
had-
house.
Yeah,
Like,
do
"Dude,
you
I got to
know?"
see you.
Bertha,
I had
Bertha, open the door.
I have relatives who never heard of Dr. King before, and I had to educate them.
Are you
No.
serious? Like no.
Yeah.
Like to me,
Yeah.
there's no. If you went through school,
It's justifiable to a
nah,
degree.
bro, I can't accept it. I'm
because
sorry.
Every
there's
school
no-
system is not the
What,
same.
bro? But Martin Luther King, there's certain people that I don't.
Every school
bro,
system is just not the same.
What that school system they need to destroy that. Nah, yo, no, I can't accept it.
Why? Because they don't teach Dr. King?
No, it's
What if
not.
we just teach how to read and write?
Bro, like no. You learn about Martin Luther King with civil rights. That's in the history class.
You are talking about the schools in which you attended, my guy.
Bro,
Every school is not that.
I get all that, but not knowing is I can't accept it. I'm sorry. I
Listen, I listened to a fucking member of Congress say they didn't know what what's the place called? Singapore was. They ain't never heard of Singapore before.
Yo, he was like, I'm Singapore. What buddy was like? He was Singaporese or something.
He was Singaporean.
Singaporean.
He said Singaporese. It's crazy.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we know.
God know my heart. But yeah, I watched
He
that
gave
too.
it to God. I like
did.
it.
I did. You like
I
it?
like it.
That's how you get him off
Yeah.
you. But you know, I seen
Please
that
have
too.
that
though.
Jesus picture.
And he kept asking him like, he was like, do you have any association with China? He was like, no.
Yeah, this is TikTok CEO.
Yeah, he was like, where are you from? He was like, yo, I'm from Singapore. I was born in Singapore. He said, so do you have any association with China? No. It can't ask the same question like 5 times.
That was so bad.
It
I
was
wish we had
embarrassing.
that
They should be
footage.
allowed to Google things.
This is Congress.
This is Congress. These are members of
These
Congress.
are members of Congress
Asking this man all these Chinese
asking
questions. He
TikTok.
was like, "Sir, I am from Singapore.
He said,
I
I'm
ain't got
from
nothing to do with
Singapore. I
China."
have nothing to do with China.
He said, if you connect,
Just saying they should be allowed to be shamed. Like,
oh yeah,
let me just
absolutely.
look that up
yeah.
for you and put it on the screen.
Well, I mean,
This is
look.
where it
Well,
is.
if Tony Stark was real, I'm guaranteed he would have did it.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, he would've.
That's what they need. That's what we
They
need in the
do,
world. We need a real
yes.
one. I
Well,
thought Elon Musk was that, but he's
he's a
not.
fake ass
He's
one.
not.
No, he definitely.
He's a
not.
figurehead.
All right, let's take a look at our next video. Let's see what we got going on here.
No. Brandon.
I want you.
I tell you, don't keep doing that shit. My shit wet now. Damn, you got my spot. Oh, Marquez. If you wasn't my grandson, you would want this, honey. Stop it.
Grandma,
It's about that life. What's
she's
she
a
at?
hoe. Listen,
What's she at?
he ain't had to do nothing.
Nothing. He was
He
like,
just whispered in her ear.
Yo, that's all it takes for
and
granny.
she said it's wet now.
And why would she tell your grandson that? And then why would you say if you
Hey.
want your grandson?
Hey Reese,
Yes.
did you hit that?
If she want my, yes.
I thought you
God.
grandma.
Oh my.
Hey, yeah.
Oh Lord.
I would. I would. You know it. I don't even know why you asked me that. You already know the
I don't
question.
even know why.
No, why you asked me that? No
You
question.
knew the answer
I would
already.
tear Mima ass up. Do you hear me?
Oh,
I would put
my
her in the
God,
presser.
though.
He said, yes.
And then her bones crack.
All that.
Oh.
And rub Rogaine on it after I'm done. You
Well,
know,
we
I
know
take
she'll
care
be
of
wet.
Mima.
She had a lot of
She
extra
already
skin.
said she was wet.
Oh my God.
Man,
Nah, I wouldn't. But keep it a buck, I wouldn't. I'm just fucking with y'all.
won't be no dust
just
coming
trolling.
out that booty.
But you already know. I tell everybody, you get this meat hard. It's go time. If I want spoken for.
You just gotta whisper that
Spoken
part at
for
the end.
is deep.
Probably best.
Yeah. Okay.
If I won't spoken for.
Your boy's booed up now.
Did they
He's,
say they
he's
just
taking.
take the
He's
teeth
off
out?
the market now. So.
Hey,
Okay.
do y'all think it's fair that like a younger person do it to an older person like that? Not saying not the grandson.
But see, that's a double-edged sword because if you've never been with an older woman, especially as a man, if you've been with an older woman, you understand like you know nothing. When you really with an older woman, they teach you things and they know how to get where they going. Yes, you need an older
Sound
woman
like
in
an
your life.
advocate.
Every man needs a woman at least 20 to 30 years older than them. When you're in your 20s, you want to mess with a shorty at least 40. In the 40s, I'm so serious.
What is happening right
What
now?
do you mean? So you
So
never
every
mess?
man
Everybody
needs
is
a
in-
woman that's 20 to
Yes.
30 years older
What,
Yeah.
is
than
it?
him.
What was
to,
that trend?
to teach you,
We
to
listen
to
and
learn.
we don't judge.
We listening.
That was a nice try, and it was very funny. But I'm so serious. Like, there's no listening. Every man
Ain't no listening.
in his 20s needs an older woman. Like, real
I don't
talk.
understand why.
Because they can teach you things. They
teach
can
you
take you to
stuff.
another level that you never thought you was at.
Man, listen, I don't know what level they can take you to.
Wow.
So
I don't, you know,
if I'm 40, you mean to tell me that I should be finding a 60-year-old woman that
No.
can take me to the next
because
level?
bro, if you're at 40 and you're not even, you Avery, come on now.
He talking about somebody that's young.
I'm talking about a young buck that's
Like
new in the
21.
game.
So you
Did you
saying
say
that?
vice versa too?
So
What,
so
for
then
women?
Yeah.
I can't speak for that. I don't know. I
it
can't.
has to be.
Well, I can't speak for that.
You can't say you can't speak for that if you're saying that
Bro,
a person should
wait a
have
minute.
somebody
I
20
only-
to 30 years
I can
older
only
than them.
speak for me as a man. I can't speak for a woman and saying it. Well,
So-
a woman learns some things from an older man. I
Are
can't
you
speak
specifically saying that only a man should have a woman that's 20 to 30 years older
for
than
that. No, you know that I'm an equal opportunity. I believe women too should have if that's what they want.
So you're
But I would- okay.
encouraging stranger danger.
What?
I didn't say all that.
20 to 30 years.
Like, exactly. like, come on now.
20 to 30 years is a fucking lot.
20 years. If you're 20 and shorty is like 40, that's not a lot. I mean, it's a lot technically, but it's not that far off.
It's a lot technically.
It's not that far off though. Like I'm just saying, like now,
He recanted
if
that
you're-
shit real quick.
I'm because I want you to be legal. Like I'm not talking about you 12 and shorty's like.
So you saying that when a dude turn 18, he should find a 38-year-old?
Yes.
Fucking shit. If I wanted to come home with a 38-year-old,
Nigga, you gonna first of all, let's keep it a buck. You're gonna smile and you're gonna laugh, and because you know she done turned your little poor little prince, your little
hell
homeboy
no, I'm
out.
gonna look at her like, bitch.
Oh.
You
can't
know
find
she
a
done, and
nigga
you
your
know
age,
he ain't
man.
going nowhere, and you know she done turned that man out.
Listen,
You know she done turned him out, and
No,
it got the
Can't
golf.
expect it to last forever, though, right?
Of course not. Of course,
And that should be
the
expected.
thing with older women. They know what they're there for. They know what they're there to get, and they get it, and they say thank you.
So they're using them.
Yes.
So you saying that
Yes.
you should let yourself be used?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Let me look in the
Have to
camera.
admire
Yes.
the-
Yes.
Remember when I talked about like
Solidarity.
weed and not listening to niggas?
Whatever you need to tell yourself to make you feel better, but yes.
I'm just saying.
Listen to me, bro.
Listen
Listen to
me.
me.
It's crazy.
Get you an older woman. She will teach you everything you need to know.
Okay.
It's your choice.
You think a woman want to teach a nigga something?
What?
You think women want to teach?
I always feel like if you're with somebody new, you should be able to be. You should be willing to learn.
You know what? Matter of fact, I think I knew somebody who was in a relationship like that, and she wasn't willing. If anything, she made him feel inadequate.
That's what I think would happen.
But see, that's a double-edged sword, because older women, as men get older, our sex drive decreases. Women get older, their sex drive increases.
Who told you that?
I'm telling you, like I know that for a fact. No, it wasn't me. It was the clearing of the throat that just threw me all the way off. I'm wondering, like,
silence that killed
no,
me.
Yeah, it was definitely the silence.
you didn't-
That was so awkward.
it was
Can't
weird.
help it.
But she signed up for this. It ain't my fault. Both her parents is here. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let's go back to the next video.
Why we change? Let's not change the story. No, let's keep it going.
It's like I have more to say.
I did, and I do, but whatever.
Yeah, I get it,
Hey,
man. I
Get you
couldn't see
a
myself.
much more mature woman.
20.
She'll learn something,
That's just too old,
bro. You remember
She
the
makes
jank?
you feel
remember the older
inadequate. Don't take
jank?
it too
Bruh,
hard.
I,
No, no, no.
I couldn't
She's
mess with
old.
her.
Avery, you remember the jank? I'm
Yeah.
looking in the camera. You remember the jank?
You remember- bro.
That old school teacher looking
Bro,
jank
don't
did some things
reminisce.
to him. Yeah.
Don't reminisce.
I'm not. Oof. No.
You know,
Not like that.
you remember Martin, and he had his teacher, Miss Trinidad.
But she was bad though. No, bro.
She was kinda
bro,
bad,
don't
though.
stop.
She
I'm about
was
to say,
kinda
hold
bad.
on now.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you wouldn't go.
Yeah, that
You
20,
tell
30
me
years
you
would've
wouldn't
been
go.
Okay, there. Okay,
Yeah, come on now. That's every
But Miss Trinidad was different. She's one of a kind.
one of
Like,
a kind. She
Not
was-
one of a kind,
Sounds
but
like an excuse.
she's just different.
No. Do you?
You was
know
talking
what he's
about doing it to that man grandma.
That's what I'm more so
But don't-
about.
no,
not
I'm-
the
I'm
fact that
not
I didn't
saying-
know the character. It's just
What
you're
is
just
it?
now you're like swapping.
No. I was just speaking specifically to Miss Trinidad.
He's talking about Miss Trinidad.
Not like as a whole,
No.
the entire
Okay.
process.
Miss Trinidad was a woman who aged extremely well.
Not all women do that,
No,
especially that grandma that we
no,
was just
she's
looking at.
aged like milk.
That grandma was wet though,
Like
like milk.
It was weird. Why would you take your grandson?
Why y'all saying that?
Let's go to
She
the
was
next
wet in the
video.
moo moo.
Like,
She had on a moo moo and she was wet.
You were
She had
still
a
with it,
moo-moo.
though.
And there was something coming down her leg.
What's a moo moo?
Meanwhile was on one.
I don't know.
And why did that's all it took though.
That's all.
She
And why are we
lonely.
still I'm gonna
Next
keep
video.
talking until the next video.
Wait for the next
Okay.
video.
Oh Lord.
Okay, go ahead. All right, this Elon Musk.
Yo!
Yeah, bruh.
Why they
with the pressing the hand on the chest.
why did
and
they
everything.
who coordinated that?
Bruh,
Why,
I can-
you know what?
I can look at that over and
The
over.
I need a
again.
new
and
skill
it
because
coming out
whoever
straight?
coordinated that to the perfect, like it's almost crazy.
And I thought the hand on his chest was an extra step, but nah, they be doing it like that.
You
That's,
wanna know?
that's exactly how they do it. They do it like that in the
I just
old
thought
videos.
they
No, no, no,
straight
no.
just did the hand.
No, no,
Yo,
no.
I feel like that dude did that on purpose because
Which one?
Elon Musk. I like like I don't know whether he really like
He's
feel
too
like
smart for that.
Because listen,
And
he also
okay.
said that like everybody is a descendant of black people.
Well, that's a fact.
But he said that like
Well, you know he's from South Africa too.
he said everybody's a descendant of slaves.
well,
That's the
And-
word he used.
Literally.
Yikes.
And
That's
he was
not
saying
yikes.
that he said that we should pretty much just move on from slavery.
you know, okay, that's what they say. If you forget your history, you're bound to repeat it.
Yeah.
I hate when people say that because I get it. I wasn't a slave. You know, my mother wasn't. Her mother wasn't, but her mother was. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think. My grandma's still alive.
I think
it's a tricky slope. How do you forget something so ingrained in our history? First of all, and secondly,
I don't think people
That's the whole
It's-
thing. Is
and then-
you forget about it, and it's not taught in history anymore. That's the like thousands of years from now.
Well, if you know his story is told by the winners.
Well,
So
I don't think people understand the value of history as far as how the history can create a sense of appreciation for the past or for the future. You know
and
what I'm saying?
it
For
can
the
also
present.
create
You know,
resentment too.
seeing what people went through for us to get here,
Yes.
Right.
in turn can help us appreciate
Okay, yes.
what we
100%,
have now,
Yes.
and then motivate us to
To better ourselves.
right and
Learning
to
from
get the
people's
best
mistakes.
aspect of it.
Do you think that's a
Right.
fear of them that we will almost?
That's always been a fear. That's
But
gonna
to
always
me,
be a fear.
I think
because-
if we never put that reparations on the table, but also anybody when you do something wrong, you don't want people to remember that. And you know that's to me that's one of the biggest
but
blights.
you can't
in
get
the
around
United-
that shit.
You
Like, that's-
can't, of course not.
that's a
I'm not
done
saying
deal.
you can
they might as
minimize
well
it.
just accept that.
But what I'm saying is, as I can't, as other Caucasians or whatever, they feel like I can't speak on how they feel. I can only assume they.
Where you
want-
getting at then?
What I'm saying is, when you do something wrong, you want people to forget about it, and that's one of those plights that we can always, as black people or as Americans, hold against other Americans. Oh, slavery. So they want to almost clean it up to make themselves look better. They don't want to look that bad,
I think if they just make it a point to
Accept it, own it. Like it is
Fix
what it
it,
is. You weren't
you know.
there. It won't your people. We get that. We know it won't you. Like
Can't just
we,
keep
but
undermining
you
people where it
you
happened.
say that right, but a lot of us act like it was them. A lot of us treat it like it was a
Well, you
hell. I'm guilty of that
everybody
to a degree, right?
I'm guilty.
Because when I was younger, I used to tell myself like, "Yo, don't like old white people."
But remember where you're from too,
excuse
Avery.
me.
You got to understand where we're from too.
Yeah, but my reason was because I felt like those old white people was
Were-
there in
was-
the '60s
and they
throwing
knew
rocks
better.
and shit. You know,
But and then you got to understand that Booker T. Washington wasn't segregated to the 80s. Even Booker T. Washington High School wasn't segregated to the 80s. Like
well,
Norfolk,
it's segregated now.
it is. Yes, of course. Like,
Yeah.
and if ingrained into Norfolk history is, I think, really Norfolk was one of the last cities to go by segregation. So it was like 20 years where kids, your mother, and like them, they didn't have a high school to go to because they weren't segregated.
My mama done went to
I
Booker
know-
T.
But see, she was probably one of the first. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
it,
how do you think she is?
your mo-
The
but
school is called Booker T. Washington High School. You don't think that was for black kids?
at that time it was segregated. Like if you
So you mean to tell me that a
Yes.
bunch of white kids
Yes.
went to a school
Yes.
called Booker T. Washington High
Yes.
School? They not the black man.
yes, yeah. I'm telling you, like one day you need
I
to
want
talk
you
to
to take some time and think about that.
No, I
And if
need you to
can,
talk to
look it
your
up.
like I talked to my mom who literally
I
is
can't talk to
60,
mine.
16. I know, bro.
Like,
don't
all
do
in
that.
all,
Don't do
this is
that. God,
telling me
don't do that.
That
I was
it's
just talking
like
about her
that's
the other day.
history that we shouldn't erase.
You can,
Right.
you can't erase it, but
We
that's what
shouldn't.
they want to.
Right.
That's the thing. That's they don't want to look bad, and you know.
And then it's important that there are people who still are able to document the fact that it did happen.
Yeah.
And this is what came from it.
Yes.
And that we shouldn't shouldn't just forget it.
Yeah. But that's what they want. They want us to
Right.
just get over it. It's not forget. They want us to get over it.
Right.
They want us to, it happened. Deal with it. It wasn't you.
Right.
But it's
That's
A lot of
exactly
people
what they
complain
want.
it.
that's
or
the thing.
compare
And
it
then
to,
and but
But
it's a
should-
slave
Holocaust.
man. We have a slave man mentality still. It's past. It's documented. It's a physical thing that it's been generations.
The biggest
of-
question is: should we just move on from what our ancestors endured? Should we just act like it?
no.
It happened. Whatever.
First of all, I like I think I said before. If you forget your history, you're bound to repeat it.
it's not about forgetting the history. It's about should we move on from it?
I feel like we
we
have.
shouldn't. I feel like we haven't, and we shouldn't. And it's one of those things that
How can you?
It's not meant for us to move on from it
Why
because
would you?
of what it, the scope of what it is, and the
Yeah.
scope of what it was. Number one, the only way to make sure it don't happen again
Is to not
is
forget
to keep it fresh in our
keep
head.
keep it going.
Literally.
And you got that's 400 years of it. It's not 50.
If
Remember,
anything, we shouldn't let it define.
slavery just ended in the
Right. It definitely
1950s.
shouldn't define us.
It's like a lot of them
It shouldn't
define it as-
define us as people,
Right.
but we should never forget what they did to us.
Exactly.
All
'Cause
right,
they never forget 9/11.
Exactly.
They will never forget
Exactly.
9/11. They will never forget Civil War. They will never forget all of that. Of
They'll
course
never
not.
forget Jackie Chan. All right.
Okay.
Let's hop to our next video.
He got a new movie out. I wanted to see it too. Oh Lord.
You ready?
Oh Lord.
Prostate exam. Let's go.
Exame, viu? Eu tô um pouco preocupado.
Calma, relaxa. A gente está começando agora. Isso, relaxa, calma. Isso, calma um pouquinho, calma. Tá tudo indo bem. Tá bem com você?
É, mais ou menos.
Calma, calma, relaxa, respira. Olha aí, nós estamos chegando já no meio. Ó que beleza. Já estamos no meio do exame, viu? Relaxa bastante. Tudo tá indo bem. Relaxa tranquilo. Isso, fica tranquilo.
Wait a minute.
Yo.
Both of his hands is on his shoulder. He's like, you're gonna feel a finger.
I guess he.
I
What
missed all
finger
of
is he
that.
feeling?
I did too. I was already
Yeah.
done with the video a long
Run that
time.
back. I missed that.
Don't bring it back.
I couldn't tell what was happening.
What?
Calma, relaxa. A gente está começando agora. Isso, relaxa, calma. Isso, calma um pouquinho, calma. Tá tudo indo bem. Tá bem com você?
É, mais ou menos.
Calma, calma, relaxa, respira. Olha aí, nós estamos chegando já no meio. Ó que beleza. Já estamos no meio do exame, viu? Relaxa bastante. Tudo tá indo bem. Relaxa tranquilo. Isso, fica tranquilo.
But did he look at his hands though? Like,
He's like, no. No.
no.
I don't think, Avery. I don't think you seen what I seen. I don't think you
Well,
get
I
it,
think we all
bro.
saw the same.
What
He
did you
had
see?
both his hands and talking about, do you still feel it?
I know
That's
that.
what I
Yeah,
pointed
that's
out.
the whole point.
Okay, all right.
I guess he, I guess he wants you to be upset too.
No, what is in him?
Obviously,
Right,
his
we
dangling.
pointed that
Exactly. No. That's wrong.
Reese, you acting like a crackhead.
I don't care what I'm acting like, y'all.
You acting like a crackhead, Reese.
I don't care,
stop.
bro.
Stop. Don't.
No, you stop. Because if you all right with that
If I'm
prostate
all right,
exam,
what you mean? If I'm all right with
you
it?
know we're in that age where we
Because he
supposed to get our,
acting like you
our
know
stuff
me,
checked.
You want
No.
it done to him.
What I'm saying is,
Avery, we're at that age. We're supposed to get our stuff checked out. We're there.
okay, I'm
We're here.
keeping
I've
all
been
of
waiting for them to find a new way.
this. Bro, you might as well just let them put the
I'm
fingers in the butt.
sorry.
Oh no, mom, they don't do that no more.
They don't put fingers in the butt.
No, you gotta. It's a whole surgery now. You gotta
It's
go.
a surgery.
Yeah, they put the
I don't think it's a
camera up
surgery.
your booty.
Yeah, they ain't a surgery. They just
No, they you gotta
Do it
get
to you
in.
with a camera.
No. You be under, like you go to sleep
So,
and
but
everything.
you're more comfortable with the idea of them putting a camera in your butt.
Why did
while
you
you're
put the
asleep?
fingers? Why did you put the
I'm just saying,
quotations?
you're under.
It's a camera.
You're
There's no
unconscious.
quote unquote camera.
You're
so wait,
unconscious.
so you would rather be unconscious when they fuck you?
It's not happening.
I'm just saying.
and That's,
If you
that's
unconscious,
another reason
then you
why
more susceptible
if I
to
die
getting
from
fucked,
colon
right?
cancer,
Personally,
it's y'all
me,
fault. 'Cause
personally, me,
I'm not getting checked.
I wouldn't want to be put to sleep while they're digging around in me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to sleep while you playing with my booty.
Shut up.
I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Shut up.
Why?
Cause you go to the GYN and get that Pat Smear every year, and that man digs in y'all wide awake.
So listen to
That
y'all.
motherfucking spoon that go in
That
be like,
yeah, that clamp that go up and he get there.
hole
Yeah,
be like this.
yeah, they jank be
So
wide
But it's
open.
just like
Listening to
I would
y'all
rather
talk about
be
this
awake.
right now is really funny.
Right? Yeah. I would definitely rather be awake.
That's my whole point, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to be asleep,
Bro,
especially if I do
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
man.
leave myself susceptible because you could get a disease and everything. You never know what that doctor's
Bro,
doing.
it's done at a hospital.
What that's supposed
That
to mean? You know
doesn't
how
mean
much stuff
anything.
happen at a hospital?
That
What?
means absolutely
People
nothing.
get done to all the time
Look, I'm not worried about it.
in the hospital.
I don't know where we
So
at.
you,
Well, I'm
so
not
you
worried
would
about
rather
it.
be
So-
asleep and
I
have a
would
camera.
rather have cancer.
You know what?
You just rather not have
You
it
will
at
have
all.
plausible deniability
There you go.
if
What?
you go to sleep and wake up with your butthole hurting and just.
But
feel
it's
like,
already gonna be hurting, so you
it's
ain't even
'cause
be
of the
thinking
camera.
about it.
It's because of the camera, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the-
plausible
But what if it
deniability.
was Mandingo
Mandingo?
ran up in your
No,
jank?
I don't know nothing about that. I can't do
I
the
was
what
asleep.
ifs.
Oh, that's
I
wild.
was asleep.
It don't count.
You slept through
Why
that?
we
nigga?
take what? Why are we here? I swear, it's not me. Y'all sit there and point at it's old. Y'all say it's always it's Reese. It's
Always
Reese.
you,
It's
bro.
not me, yo. It's that guy. Him. That guy. Let me put my fingers to that.
Bro, don't put your
That guy.
fingers. Keep your fingers to
That guy
yourself.
over here.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
your
The doctor
fingers.
kept he kept his fingers to himself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I just like, and despite it, he still said, "Can you feel the finger?"
Yo,
and I'm just like, so you're saying it's it's the size of a finger?
what?
I'm just saying.
What is the size of?
He
a
could
finger?
have big hands.
Why would you? No. My doctor's a female.
Wait, you let a female
No,
finger you in your butt?
it's never happened. Never happened.
And I guess now since that video, it's never gonna happen.
There you go.
Well, it ain't gonna never happen while he awake.
To say they had to do worse things
What?
in back in the day for getting tests done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Hey,
I ain't back in the day.
Unfortunately, working with a doctor who knows a lot
that
about
doctor might think you
doctoring.
bootylicious. Can you imagine when you
Nope.
walk in the office?
Yo.
That doctor could be like,
Hey, yo.
Horrible.
They up there like, yes.
"Is that Maurice?"
I've been waiting on you the whole. He out there putting his lotion on it. Why are you
walking
lubing
in-
all your hands?
He walking there be
Oh,
like,
your finger.
He got that big lube.
"Hi, Maurice."
Oh shit! Oh, cut the cameras.
Are you serious right now?
Cut the cameras. You are insane for saying that.
See,
We'll be back after this message.
see, we definitely cutting
you
that.
gotta cut.
Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, my co-host and hostess, Maurice Bird, a.k.a. Reese.
You see the person.
And that wife of mine's the lovely Melisha Fuller, a.k.a. Money Mel.
What up? What up?
Yeah. And we got like men's best friend, women best friend,
Whoa.
trans best friend, Diamond.
Diamante.
Huh?
Diamante.
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 Oh, I like that.
Oh.
Diamante.
Diamante.
Okay.
Oh, Diamante.
Diamante.
Solid. Diamond is solid as a rock.
As I rock. Why is she blushing right now?
So, with that said, let's put our drinks up in there.
You turning red, ma'am.
I can't
No,
help that.
she is still pale.
She has some
Well,
melanin
yellow.
in there.
She
somewhere.
yellow.
Do you get sunburn?
Yellow.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
She is sugar cookie color.
Bro, you always try to name like the cookies you like. No, nigga, she chocolate chip.
Why she can't be crumble
She oatmeal.
crumble cookie cup?
Oatmeal raisin.
Why is she with
That's
the
like that.
oatmeal
That was
raisin?
like that lady that said she was wet.
Oh no, that is not like that. Not like that at all.
Dang, you just gonna come for me like that?
No, I won't coming for you. I'm saying.
Oh, Mel was
That's
wet.
oatmeal raisin. Is the old lady talking about she was wet? That's oatmeal.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't say you was like a.
Okay.
Thank you for the
That
clarification.
was weird.
I don't even know how that coincide with
Yeah,
each other,
I thought you were.
I thought everybody got what I was saying.
but I still don't.
No, I don't.
You didn't
Let's
get
throw
it?
it back.
No, I don't.
Oatmeal
get
is
it.
like an old people food.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I like oatmeal raisin.
I do too. It's my favorite, actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Serial killer.
Well, you know who my daddy is, so.
Chocolate chip.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's hop into One Has to Go. Let's take a look and see what one has to go. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Jimmy Carter, and Barack Obama. One has to go.
In what sense is this, sir?
Mel, we start with you.
Of course, you're gonna start with me.
What sense does they have to go? Are we talking about them as a person, them as a president?
You overthinking. We talking about presidents right now. They are presidents. That's the only thing they got in common with each other.
Well, he still got 3 more years left.
He has been a president before this term, so we can base it off of what he was beforehand. Call him the COVID president. One got to go.
Yes.
The COVID president,
Mm-hmm.
though.
Why they all look alike?
They don't. Barack
I think
Obama
you
looks
just looking
black.
at the wrinkles on
What are you
Just
looking
looking
at?
Why are they all
on
the
their
same
face.
skin tone?
Okay, we're not
I
doing
mean,
Donald Trump is orange as fuck.
But look at the rest of them. They ain't too far off.
They,
he is
they
kind of
are,
orange,
actually.
though.
They what?
Yeah, Joe Biden looked like he is peach and pale.
He is kind of orange.
That's because he's tan.
Barack Obama looked African American.
He does not.
He looked like a monkey.
It kind of looks like a
He
painting.
looks like a bald monkey.
Barack Obama looked like a bald monkey.
You know when you cut all the hair?
No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah,
You
Go
seen
ahead, man.
Congo?
What?
Did you take your
in the
pick, man?
world
You seen
were
Congo?
gonna say?
pick your poison.
Wow.
She ain't even looking.
Sorry, my bad. I was looking.
One got to go. Just tell me who got to go.
We already know you gonna
I'm
pick
getting rid. What?
Just
Obama.
Damn.
I'm gonna just get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of. Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of Trump.
Agent Orange. All right, Diamond, who you got?
Agent
I'll say
Orange is
Trump,
crazy.
too.
Trump for the second time. Me. Reese, who you got?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter. You don't even know why. You just picked the name.
Exactly.
That's some shit.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with COVID Trump because he's COVID Trump.
Oh, so we're going with COVID Trump.
Yeah, it's no other president outside of COVID
Oh,
Trump.
well, I would go definitely with COVID Trump because the way he handled that, and he told people to put bleach in their skin,
What's the
and
difference between now Trump?
because we don't know.
Right. This Trump is an inexperienced Trump. This Trump that
Is
we got
more,
now
he's-
is
yeah, we don't know.
He kind of got.
See, I'm not gonna sit there and hold what he
we
did
went
in the
into
first
this
4
that
years.
Trump is Trump.
No,
on
he
that
said.
thing, right?
Well, he said COVID Trump is his.
Okay,
is-
well, COVID Trump.
Just know I will never forgive COVID Trump.
No, when
Like,
he had
I
a
would-
chance to stop COVID, when he was like there
I
was
would
two
never
people,
forgive
two
COVID
people
Trump.
on a plane, and then he said when he told them to inject bleach into their skin, and he said it wasn't real. It was just horrible.
COVID Trump changed my life.
It changed everybody's life.
Yeah.
So I would never forgive
And
COVID
it definitely
Yeah, it
changed
did.
our life. Yes, it did. Well, yours more than me, but I can't.
Trump. Absolutely.
Yes.
And I had COVID for
Twice.
five times.
80 times.
Yeah, he had
Right.
COVID
He's the
a lot.
COVID monster. That nigga is a COVID.
I just don't understand.
He's a covert.
I don't understand either. But
I don't know.
the first time I had, I thought I was gonna die.
Yes. And COVID,
Yeah, so-
what I tell you, I said, if you die, I'm going to kill you. Did I not?
The first time I
Did
was
I not-
nervous.
did I not
was
tell you
real
that?
Nervous.
Yeah, the first time.
Did I
was
not
bad.
tell you that? Avery said, I got caught. I said, bro, if you die, I'm going to kill you.
I was real nervous.
All right, y'all. Let's hop into our social media video
Yes.
of the day.
That just went to another places.
You people are being so rude to not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program. Look who's leaving, all the black people.
So check it. I'm devil's advocate. Let me ask you this: what's wrong with that video?
That she called out.
I'm gonna tell you what is wrong. If she would have said, "Look at everybody that's leaving," without saying all of the blacks, it would have been okay.
Why did she even say that?
So
what was
that's the whole
what was
point.
the reasoning behind
They
that?
were leaving for a reason. People were walking.
Well, let me ask you this question: what if it was all the black people that was leaving?
It doesn't matter. You don't just say all the blacks.
But let me ask you.
Is it because she said black people? What if she said all the African Americans? Would that have made it better?
No, you don't just point that out and just be like
what
all
if,
the
what
black
if she was
people are
black?
leaving.
What if she was black?
What if she was wrong?
You right.
No. What if she was black and said all the blacks are leaving? You would look at that a totally different way.
I don't.
Right. But I think that's what I'm getting at. Like
he's playing.
I don't see
get
nothing
you.
wrong. She didn't say anything racist. All she did was point out that the black people was the ones that was leaving.
Well, you know, if she would say all African Americans, you know, we can have been more
Well, we
politically
blacks.
correct. We can, you know, it's just
black
what it is.
is not politically
My whole
incorrect.
thing is you about to do
Black is
a
politically
speech,
incorrect.
right? You about to.
No,
you
they
about
would
to do
leave.
Her tone
See,
of
y'all
voice, though.
You
Y'all
about
got a
to do,
snippet.
y'all about to say something, and
It was something that happened beforehand that had the people, black people, leaving. Something that happened beforehand. That was the reason they were leaving. And then she came up and started speaking on. She was like on some, you know, hey, the speaker was talking. Hey, look, I see all the black people leaving. That's when she said that.
I don't think that was the tone that was set, though. It sounded more like she was being upset and she was being kind of aggressive.
Combative.
Yeah, combative.
Right.
That too.
Right. And
The tone, of course.
I get it, right? But I think it's just one of those things where if it is all black people that's leaving, what's wrong with her saying all the black people leaving?
But what if it wasn't? What if it was one white person leaving? What if it was a group of people and they
She
just happened to
shouldn't
all
have
she
said
said?
that, period.
But as a principle, man,
But what
mind
was
you,
wrong with
this-
her saying that? Is my
this is the
my-
principle.
She just shouldn't have singled
she
them
should-
out
it's-
like
it's
that.
a
Like,
political
she shouldn't
correct
have just
thing.
said all the black people are leaving. Like you didn't have to say that.
She just said,
Why
"Look
did
at all
you
the
even
people
say that?
leaving."
You didn't have to say
She
it.
didn't have to
I don't think
specifically
you had
say
to address the
Right.
fact that
a
they were
color.
leaving
You didn't
in the
have to
first
say
place.
that.
Just let them leave.
that too.
Let the
that
person
too.
continue their speech
That too.
instead of interrupting them to address that
too.
people are leaving, especially black.
So then that bears the other side of the question. Because she mentioned the race of the people that's leaving, does that make her racist? Is that a racist remark?
I feel like
That's
the
the
tone
that's
was
the
delivered.
perception. That could be perceived
it-
as.
It can be
Well,
perceived
black
as
people
that,
gonna
but
perceive it
it's not
as that
necessarily-
anyway.
It's
Yes.
not necessarily
But
racist.
mind you, she's a principal, so she should
She
know
didn't
better.
have to say what she said.
Listen, whether she didn't have to say it or not, what I'm simply saying is it wrong?
Oh, it's not wrong.
And
It's
we can
not
always
wrong.
say
It's
what,
not right
what
either.
they didn't have to say or what
It's
shouldn't
not
have been
wrong
said.
or right, but we know at this climate and at her profession, she should know better. Let's just put it like that.
There was a
It's
better
one
way.
of those things where, I think she probably didn't mean what
I
we're
just-
getting at, as some people could perceive it as. Excuse me, but
I just know we always skating without a stick.
yes,
And I think that's the problem. That's the
yes,
biggest
we're,
part
we're,
of the problem.
we're quick to throw that racism card out.
We are ready for it.
Yes.
Like, no
We're
matter
waiting
what.
on it, almost.
We cannot pay attention to nothing. Somebody can be sitting there talking the whole time and say nothing or say whatever they're saying.
Yeah.
And the only thing we hear is the racist comment that they might have said.
Well, yeah.
Or something that could have been racist.
But that's
because
that's
we're skating without a
That's
stick.
the human nature. I think we sit there and we're ready for it. We're expecting it almost. And in that situation, like we only got a snippet. We don't know what happened before. We don't know what happened after.
All I know is the moment she said the word black,
Of course, that's when
everybody
people,
in there went ham.
Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think if it was reversed?
That's
they
what
would
I
have
asked.
reacted
If it
the
was
same
a
way?
no, if it was a black lady that said all y'all, she could have said all y'all Negroes or niggas.
All y'all niggas
I'm
leaving.
talking about if it was a black person who said all the white people are leaving.
If all the white people was leaving, no, it wouldn't have been perceived the same.
because
You
they
don't think
consider.
Not at all.
Because they call themselves
first off,
white.
First off, a lot of these black people out here don't think that black people can be racist.
No, black people are racist.
Black people, black people can be racist.
Yes.
and I think that the problem.
Everybody can be racist.
People, I've heard people say that because we've been oppressed that we can't.
We're not allowed to be
the oppressed.
racist.
Right?
That's
you know?
the most ignorant
and
statement ever.
to me, it's like the hell.
That don't
You
make
know?
sense.
But But that people that say that lets me further know
How
that,
ignorant we are.
You know, that conversation ain't meant for me to have with you.
No. That's when you back.
Because your mentality is already, you know,
It's not gonna
fucked
lead.
up.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, I have nothing to gain intellectually from having a conversation with you about this.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
so
people don't understand that.
that's
They think you they think you're weak because you don't. Why would I involve in a conversation where I know that intellectually I'm not gonna benefit?
Exactly.
It's not. It's just no.
Exactly.
I'll let you have it before I sit there and go back and forth with you.
Exactly.
You got it.
Exactly. And growth is supposed to be inevitable.
There you
And
go.
a lot of times we
Now,
determine our
20-year-old
growth.
me, I might go back and forth.
Yeah, 20-year-old you
42-year-old me, no. All right, you got it, bro.
42-year-old you probably won't get kicked out of class the same way that
Nah,
the,
man, not at all.
So-
not at all. Nisha. Why you point out that girl with them dang on Mary Janes on her feet?
She had on tube socks.
Growth,
And tube
growth
socks.
is
What are you
inevitable.
talking about?
Yes. That's why I got kicked out of class.
He got kicked out of
all the
class.
time.
No, Nisha got me kicked
Because-
out of class.
No, not me. He did.
Because
he was
Nisha got
joking
me
people
because no.
loud, and then he would hit on the teacher. And
Not
she
physically.
would turn really.
He was
she
trying
would
to
turn
do
really
it to him.
red,
Miss
and then
Savia
kick him out of the
was like
classroom.
that. She wanted me, yo.
Did y'all have Miss Kid too?
Miss Kid? No, I don't think so, bro.
Miss
Or
Kid.
Miss what her name?
Matt Burney.
Miss Matt Burney. Yeah.
I had Miss Matt Burney.
remember
Now I
that.
got kicked out of her class.
I did too. Yeah, well, I got
Couple
kicked out
times.
of all my classes.
Did
I
you
got
act
an A
up
in
in
Miss
her
Matt
class?
Burney class.
No.
No, Matt Burney's class was French, and I had an A in that class. It
Oh
was
no, I
great.
didn't have her class. I ain't
The only
never had
issue
her
that I
class.
had was, I would be laughing at like Brandon, and then I would get kicked out. So I kind of got back
You
what
see-
what happened with you
Oh,
when you was in
I'm
school.
glad. Good. Because,
Yeah.
you made me fail that class.
She'll call my she'll call my name.
And I had a-
sat in the front of the class. And
No,
she
I
would
had a
call my name
counseling
loud too.
Because I had
At
a
least you
counseling
said
and
it
they had
right,
to tell me, like, hey,
Oh,
I
no, we
need
had
you,
French names,
need you
so
to
my
tone
name
it
was
down
Juliet.
because you can't she can't control the
Assign you
class.
guys French names.
She assigned us French names, and she would be like, "Juliet, get out."
Good.
I don't know. I feel like that's.
I don't know. She sounded dumb as hell though. If that's how she sounded, she didn't sound like that when I was in her class.
She sounded like
You
that.
wanna
She'd
know
be
if you
like,
heard-
What
she'd
was
be
your
like,
French
Juliet,
name?
Man, I
Do you
wouldn't know if you
remember?
Boogie
Get
T
out.
and Lake Taylor.
What years did you go
I had
to?
her
Is
at
that with
Booker
every
T.
person, with every
Oh,
class?
okay.
But I went to
like
Northview.
everybody had
95.
everybody had French names,
that's
and
right, you a year
Juliet
older.
was my
I
name.
keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Where she would name.
Ninth grade, 95. I
Yeah, I
went
went
to
in
Northview.
96.
Not in
Went to the old
whole
Norview.
Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet.
And I actually went to the old Norview Middle too.
Oh.
When they had the, I don't know if you was there for that. They had the
I didn't go to Novi, man.
different buildings. Oh, okay.
I went to Ruffner. Well, I went to Azalea, then, and yeah. I
Okay.
got kicked out of Azalea, then they sent me to North Ruffner.
All right, y'all. Let's move forward. Let's hop
And
into
end up
our
in
blind
Norview.
reaction.
Oh, boy.
Let's take a look
Whitney.
and see what our producers got in store for us. No way, this is real.
Woman is suing a nail salon alleging that she got infected with herpes after an appointment.
All right, first off, that lady was lying. She didn't get herpes from my shop, all right? I've slept with every nail technician in my shop, and I don't have herpes. That lady is lying, okay? Now, if she would have said she had syphilis, okay, we got an argument. I'm itching right now, but I do not have herpes. You lying, lady, and you ain't getting no money. Like I said, I slept with all of them. Slept with Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Susan, Johnny, too. That's right, I don't discriminate. I get down with all my technicians, because I'm an equal opportunist. And I love everybody, but no herpes. No herpes. Back to you, Barbara. No herpes.
Back to you, Bob. Did he that?
He's a hoe.
Yeah.
That nigga is about that life.
Like, he probably got
Wait a minute.
the
He's-
monkey.
he said he got
Got a
syphilis
sip of her
because he's
place.
itching right now.
He says syphilis.
He's itching right
She may
now.
have an argument because he's itching right
He's
now.
itching right
Who
now.
says that on camera? But no herpes?
The walk off was all out.
Wait, he is an equal
Rodney,
opportunist.
Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
That mean he do it to all of
He
them.
just
Everybody.
put all their business out
Susan.
there.
Susan.
But nobody got herpes.
But first off, if everybody doing it to him, then they deserve herpes. They probably gave him
Well,
syphilis.
first of all,
probably
if you
gave them
know,
herpes.
you can have sex with somebody with herpes and not get herpes. That's first of all.
He looked like he hit the bowl.
Yes. He has that glass pipe. That
that's what he looked like.
The one with the rose in it. You know what I'm talking about. The one you. Yeah.
Y'all ain't pulling no shots
Oh,
up?
mine is all right. Am I pulling?
Oh, yeah,
right?
yours good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking to these two busters over here.
Oh, we took our
Buster
votes.
and Ryan.
Capitalizing on that.
This right there over there.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
But yeah, so would y'all had gave him the time of day?
What?
Hell no. Are you serious?
Are you
Why would you even
asking
ask
if
that?
we would have slept with
Why
him?
would you ask that?
Why is
that even a question?
Hey,
Would you have rather
why
we
did
said
why
Russian?
did the other half just come out of Diamond
Reese,
right there?
would you have let him be your doctor?
Come on, bro.
Let him put you to sleep.
First of all, there's certain things. First of
Dr.
all,
Rose Pipe.
there's certain things I'm just not going to have.
Doctor lay down the pipe.
Like I'm a firm believer in. I'm not going to a doctor.
Thank you.
Unless they're right. Like I know everybody has their life going.
He got to look nice.
No. My doctor's a lady, and actually, she's not even a doctor. She's what they call?
She a stripper?
A nurse practitioner?
No.
I hope she's not a nurse practitioner.
Physician assistant?
Yeah, she's that level right before, right under the doctor.
So she's not a doctor.
No.
So your doctor's not a doctor.
No, my doctor.
Then that's not a doctor.
No, I didn't call
Then
her.
she ain't your doctor. You said your doctor.
I said, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm
But
talking
your
about.
doctor gonna come in that room.
No, she's a nurse, practice, whatever. You know.
Well, she gonna rub on your booty. She can rub on your booty with some.
She ain't rubbing on nothing that I don't let her rub on.
Some gel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what Stifler dealt with in road
See, I'm
road
not
trip.
Stifler.
He said 2 fingers.
Yeah, y'all ready? I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Reese, we know you're a freak, Reese.
I'm nasty.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
I tell you certain things. Like I said,
you said you
I'm
got a
accepting
lady.
of it.
You said you got a lady doctor, so
You know what I'm saying?
But no,
Freaking Reese.
I have yet to get my my
your
colon
Reese,
tested.
Reese, you eat booty,
I do.
blumpkins.
I've
You know-
had a
You do what?
I've had a blunkin happen. Yes.
You know, you like Japanese sword swallows.
sword swallow.
I think
Did
every
you
man
just
likes.
make that up?
No. he
Wait,
didn't.
no.
But I think every man likes
didn't
Japanese
make
sword
that up.
swallows.
I guess not.
That's new, but I like it. I'm all for.
Sword swallows?
If you don't get it, you're not meant to get it. He
Well,
gets
in
it,
Game of
and we're
Thrones,
here.
that means sucking dick.
Yeah. I think
Thank
that's
you,
the whole
ma'am.
point.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, why are you laughing? You
Congratulations.
said you were like agreeing with it. Like that was okay.
Lord,
I thought it was gonna be something
Avery,
more
Does
dramatic.
she listen to anything you say? I'm sorry. Does my best friend listen to anything you just said? He said, "Do I like Japanese sword swallowers?" You see
I
how
thought
weak
she
he
said
is.
swallow.
And then
You said
then
that.
she,
wait.
then she said she had to question that. Avery,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
You know what?
I thought
I'ma
she
get her
saying it
right.
Like what was it called that they were
no,
talking about the Pokemon?
I'm gonna get her right, Avery.
No,
Because
wait,
clearly
that was us at work.
she doesn't listen to anything. She don't. Do she
My
listen?
bad. I was thinking of Strictly Men.
Why are we here?
What?
Exactly.
I was thinking about men.
Exactly.
Like men.
See
Sword
what
swallowing.
see
I'm
what
gonna take my
Diamande
shot.
said. Wait, don't wait. No, don't do that. You see
Say
what
what?
Diamande said? She said, "Why are we here? How did we get to the other
I say,
side?
did I
Maybe
say
we
that?
shouldn't take this other shot.
We?
It's not that bad.
Maybe it's not a good idea.
It's already in the air. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
you ain't got the run, Craig. You ain't got the run.
If you're scared, you're
Shots
scared.
up. Throw 'em back.
It's just,
I
This
just
is a good
got to
night,
hit that.
y'all. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Holla at your boy. We'll see y'all next time
This
on the
is
Fuller Podcast.
2025.
2025. We
Bitches.
live.
I don't even know how you can drink it like that.